He's going around the outside, around the badge on the S's. Oh, this is ballsy, going around the Dunlop curve, the side to side. Oh my word, Austin's coming through. Clip it, you know what to do. Hit that goddamn clip button. That was a fantastic bit of driving. As we come down towards the Ascari bends, there's some traffic in front. I think it's a Red Bull. Oh, Sam's. Oh, what a crash! What a crap! What an impact! Wow, somebody clip that. That's all right. What's that? 50 Max take his teammate. Is he going to do a double overtake on Edgars? Oh my word! Is he going to get this one to stick? He does it. Somebody clip that. Double overtake from that 50 Max. He was on it tonight. Sam Tabner and Benji Brundle going side by side. Oh, contact, and Sam is. Oh, what an impact! What an impact! He is gone. Oh, so, oh my! What a move! What a move by Antoine. Somebody clip that. I mean, clip that. That is about as good as an overtake as you'll ever see. Is Benji going to try and switch back? Benji got great traction out of turn 3. Oh, look at this! Look at this! Oh, they're banging wheels! They're banging wheels! There's Benji's car. And Benji's going to do it. Oh, hello! Oh my word! Easy Tigers! Easy Tigers! Oh, Cush's been spun round! Big crash! Big crash! Somebody clipped that. And he puts it in against the wall. Hey, there we go. I like that. I like that. There we go. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. It's BK Xbox Beer and Kebab, the racing guru. Welcome to the channel tonight, ladies and gentlemen. It's Friday night. That means it's Total Impact Racing night, and it's the Division 1 Superstars tonight, ladies and gentlemen. And we are going to be at Zandvoort for the Dutch Grand Prix, driven by domination. Absolutely. Joining me tonight in the comms booth to call the action is my regular Friday partner. It is quite simply the voice of F1, Kenzie Retro. Good evening.
Good evening, good sir. How are we this fine evening?
Man, I'm feeling good. It's the weekend. It's here. And what a way to start off the weekend with some of the best racing you'll see on console. Anywhere on Twitch tonight. Absolutely. It's going to be
preaching to the choir on that one.
Oh yeah, it's going to be an absolute classic. Really looking forward to this. We've got a superstar lineup tonight, and it's going to be a fantastic race coming up. What we're going to do though, before we get any further, I think it's time for a hot lap, Kenzie. I'm going to whack on a hot lap, and I think if I've got the right video loaded, it's none other than Division 1 superstar Sam Tabner himself showing us just how to do a hot lap around Zandvoort. We'll be right back. Welcome to Beer and Kebab TV's Hot Lap Specials, and this week we are featuring a lap from Division 1 superstar Sam Tabner around Zandvoort. There we go, a hot lap courtesy of Lord Samuel Tabner. We're just about ready to go. AMS Cookie is running late. It's 9 o'clock, so it's tough titties. We're going to go anyway. So ready up, ladies and gentlemen. Let's do this. It's going to be an absolute classic tonight. Cookie can always jump in during Q1. Hope you're doing well. Man. Got to give a couple of shout outs here. Thanks for the host, Pumpy. Really appreciate it. Benny has subscribed with a tier run resub for 2 months on the bounce. And he says quite simply, let's have a good one tonight. Yeah, it's going to be so close tonight, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, we've seen it in all the races so far this week. It has been so incredibly tight, both in qualifying and in the races. Kenzie, we've had some amazing races from Div 5 all the way through to Div 2 last night. Woo, I can't wait for this one.
Yeah, it's been action-packed all the way this week, and then the Div 1 superstars are just like, all right, boys, let's start the weekend strong.
Absolutely. As ever, before we go live, just a quick audio check. Are we sounding good? Is Kenzie okay? Am I okay? Are we sounding good? Are we sounding okay? I hope so. I can make some slight adjustments on the old audio if I need to. But just wait for the guys to ready up, and then we will go racing. So come on, hit that ready up button, gentlemen. Let's have a quick look at the chat whilst we're going along. Here we got in there. Welcome to Pumpy. Thanks for joining. N3 Mill. Welcome. Toddy, nice to see you. How you doing, my man? Kenzie Retro, of course, is already in the chat. You're already busy in the chat, Kenzie. I've seen that. Georgie Bale says Nathan P1 tonight, Brandon P2, Oscar to crash. Oh, man. Okay. N3 Mill says, can't wait for Adam to take the loss. Oh, you've seen him race before then. That's fair enough. Zoomer's in the chat. Welcome, dude. How you doing? Nice to see you, my man. Nice to see you. All the chat's getting a bit spicy with a few people. Behave yourselves, gentlemen. Otherwise, the banning stick will come out. Zanthort Cheetah's in the chat. Camping Cod, TIR Cod. Welcome, dude. Nice to see you. Watto, how you doing, my man? Brandon, how are you, my man? Scody says, is there unranked today? Not today, dude. This is a league race, but I'll be doing some unranked tomorrow afternoon, if you're around and fancy it. Batters, good evening, sir. I hope you're having a very fine evening. Welcome. Ninja's in the chat. Nice to see VR from Hamilton. Good evening. Good evening to you too, sir. Okay, I've turned Kenzie right up, not on but up. So Kenzie should be a little bit louder. If he's too quiet, just let me know because I can make some adjustments in the chat. It's all jokes, brother. It better be, otherwise the banning stick's coming out. Good evening to you all, says Jakey G. Nice to see you too. Okay, let's go trackside.
Yeah. Oh, it's been a busy week in the world of F1 with all the car launches we've had this week.
It's been non-stop, hasn't it? We've seen some good liveries and some pretty goddamn awful liveries. Now, I'm Mr. Controversial Kenzie. I love the Alpine livery, and I like the New Williams livery too. But I can't stand the Aston Martin. It looks like a big bowl of snot. What are your thoughts?
I'll say it's understandable. It's understandable. But I mean, don't get me wrong. It is great to see British Racing Green back on the grid for the first time since 2004 with those lean, mean green machines that are, of course, the Jaguars that became Red Bull Racing. But yeah, it's not quite what we were looking for. It's
a 2010 Caterham. That's what it is. That's what it looks like. In fact, it is, isn't it? It even looks like the old one that had the big penis on the front of it, the nose bit, which looks like a, you know what I mean, don't you?
Oh yeah, definitely, yeah. But the biggest controversy of this week, which given the off-track antics of one of its drivers, I'm not really too surprised, is of course the Haas livery. People are claiming that they've blatantly got the Russian flag on the livery, and that's not real, and that's somewhat against the rules at the moment.
Okay, apparently we can't do anything there yet. We're waiting for JD Apex to load. He might have to leave the session and come back in again, possibly JD, if you can't get him.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I know what you mean about about that particular livery, because basically it's Haas sponsored by Putin, for want of a better word.
Effectively,
so, yeah, absolutely. Somebody wants to give JD a nudge, or ping him a message saying leave the session, come back in again, because he can always choose his car. In fact, Kenzie, do you want to ping JD Apex a quick... Oh, apparently they're in now. Apparently they're all in. Excrement. You're all in. Good stuff. Right, let's give you a rundown of the drivers. We are waiting for AMS Cookie. He's off playing Call of Duty. That's dedication for you. Well, if you don't want to do F1 when you're supposed to be doing F1, there's the door. Let's give you a quick rundown. Brandon, Skiffy, Adam LB, F50 Max, Oscu, Sinkazueto makes his long-awaited permanent return to Div 1. Yay, finally, he gave in. He couldn't take not being in the Div 1 roster anymore. And he's back. We've got Sam Tabner, we've got Race Roller, we've got UK Beast Assassin, Nath, JD Apex, Crispy Bacon, who had that amazing drive at China last week. We've got Ferrobird, Relic Nook, LP Smoke, Essalon, Nicky, good to see him back. Now, Delusa, that's AMS Dan. He's changed his gamer tag, but that's so he'll be known as AMS Dan tonight. We've got Benny, and we've got MGD Ninja. No Freeman tonight, and no Jakey B. It's their Friday off. That's why Race Roller and... Crispy are in their seats tonight.
And we have a racing point coming out on track, and it is Ninja. He's going to be the first car out on track.
GD Ninja. Let's have a look at Ryan, see how he gets on. Apparently, the timing glitch is that we're 2 minutes ahead. So when we see the checkered flag come down, they won't sit for 2 minutes. Good God. When are Codemasters going to get this stupid glitch? So, Brandon, you're supposed to work for Codemasters. When are you going to get it sorted? Come on. Good lordy.
Yeah.
George Bell says, Brandon, I expect you to get a podium. Pressure's on. That's your brother from another mother, so he's talking to you.
Yeah. But I will say this. My favourite livery of this week, I mean, you've said yours is the Alpine livery. Mine has to be that Mercedes livery.
Oh, it's the same as last year with a bit more black. Where's the silver? It's supposed to be
On the
silver
back.
arrows.
There's silver on the back with AMG sponsors.
Yeah, a little sliver. A little sliver. Oh man! Oh, we got a weather update here. Oh, sorry, we just got a quick weather update just to let you know. It's a dry race and quali according to Oscar. Now, MGD is about to start his lap. Fraser, you know what time that is? It's hot lap
time to call it. Here we go. What this long straight's only about 900 meters long. Breaks down to about 70 miles an hour. That long right-hander turn one. This is a very classic track here. We haven't been on this circuit since 1985.
Wow.
So there's a lot of banking on this track, so and a lot of those high curves as well. So we could more than likely see a couple of spinala moments. We'll wait and see how that plays out. And oh, Nicky's gone already.
Nicky's binned it, and Smoke's had a spin as well.
Oh, dearie me. Just backs up my point. Very easy to spin it round this track. This is the second DRS straight. Then this right-left chicane. Don't take too much. Don't take any curb at all if possible. Otherwise, you'll end up in the wall, as I can attest to from Monday night. Behind the safety car of all things. How that happened is beyond me. Then this long right-hander, akin to that of Indianapolis. And then down the main straight, across the line with a 1:12.2, first lap of the night.
I hope those lap times will come tumbling down before then.
And oh, Ninja almost lost the back end there.
Wow, they're having problems here, trying to get grip. I think JD Apex on the fly at the moment. He's just coming around the bank as well in the last quarter. JD on his first run. What sort of time can he set? It's a 1:12.3 on his first run. Adam LB is coming through. He's run out of battery and goes through the 1:09.2. So there we go. We got the first half decent lap of the race. Smoke goes through the 1:10.1 as well. We got the second Red Bull coming through. That is Benny. And we'll see how he gets on tonight. Reben, nice to see you. To see you, nice. How you doing? Here comes Benny. And what sort of time is he set? We're looking at possibly a high 1:7. Someone was saying a 1:10.1 for Benny on his first lap. So look at Race Roller. He's invalidated. UK Beast Assassin has had a spin! Oh dear.
Oh dear.
Pointing the wrong way. Let's have a look at Nath coming into...
Oh, someone else has had a spin.
Wow. Oh yes, both Hasses.
Oh dear.
Both Hasses have had a spinneroonie.
Do you think that's karma for the livery?
Yeah, quite possibly. It is pretty cloudy overhead though, so track temperatures are pretty low. And there we go, Nath goes P1 with the first sub 1 minute 9 lap of 1:08.2. He'll be happy with that. Race Roller, he is on invalidation. I think it's Skeefy. Let's see how Skeefy gets on. Coming through this flat out section, this fast right-hander, 7th gear, back on the power all the way through to this tighter 6th gear corner, and then it tightens up again to probably 3rd or 4th gear. Yeah, he takes it in 3rd. Then we'll quickly pop it into 4th, I think, to get the traction. Then we've got this tricky left-hander, but you've got to try and really avoid that inside curb. That is the curb of death. Short DRS straight up here, and then he makes his way down to the chicane, where you can be quite aggressive on the first curb, but you have to leave the second curb well alone. Yeah, that left-hand curb you do not touch. Ooh, he gets ever so close to it. You can roll it if you want to on the outside right curb, but you do risk a track invalidation. And he's back on the power again for this banked circuit, and this is his first run. What sort of time? He'll be looking to try and do a banker lap somewhere in the high 8s, low 9s. And he goes through the 1:9.4. Pretty happy with that for a banker lap. Okay, I think Race Roller's going again. Don't worry, Nicky. I saw the ambulance there, but don't worry. Antstan broke the record last night. He binned it at turn 2 on the outlap. That's the record.
Oh, come on!
In Q1. Yeah, he just had a moment. He just had a snap of oversteer in the wall. Thanks for coming. I had the car, the tow truck was out, everything. The ambulance, man, it was a mess. It really, really was. But just watching Race Weller come down. So have a quick look at the chair. VRF Hamilton says, have you got any spaces? Not at the moment. But in saying that, we're always looking for reserve drivers. So if you DM me or message me on Facebook, and I'll be looking at it, we can have a chat sometime. Zuma says he reckons Nath could do a 1:7.9 tonight. Possibly in Q3. At the moment, I reckon sub 1 minute 8 is possibly out of the question simply because the low track temperatures. Here comes Race Roller. It's a 1.9 flat P2. Pretty tidy lap there from Race Roller. Where's Relic? Relic's in Sector 1. Sam Tabner is just in front of him. In fact, we've got the two Mercedes base. I think they're going to be giving it to the toes. I think Kenzie, by the looks of it.
Well played from them.
Good tactics.
Hope it all pays off for them.
Good tactics. Defo not bad. How you doing? I think you saying something earlier on. Says, is it possible for Simam to win the Super Cup? No. Is it possible to get second place? Theoretically.
Yeah. And that's why I responded. They're going to need a miracle if that's going to be the case.
Snoozer says, any room in tomorrow's trial race? Yeah, it'll be up on the page tomorrow, Ryan. Should be back home from work around about 1ish. As soon as I get back, I'll be putting up a post regarding tomorrow night's trial, both on Facebook and Discord. And then I'll be doing some open lobby racing tomorrow afternoon for a little while. I'll be streaming it. So if any of you guys want to join me tomorrow afternoon, you're more than welcome. Sam Tabler goes through the 1091. Where does Relic fit through? Relic goes P10 with the 112, but it's not a flying lap. Crispy, he's invalidated. Oh, was that JD Apex on the wall there? I think I saw.
And yes, it's.
Okay. Ferret's just starting his first run.
And he's out of fuel as well to rub the salt in.
Oh, man. But he should be able to just crawl back, shouldn't he? Stick a new set of boots on and go again. Excuse me. Got the old frog in the throat there. I've got a bit of a cold at the moment, Kenzie. I'm suffering from a bit of a sore throat and a cold. You know what I mean? So I'll do my best. I'll do my best tonight for you guys. But thanks for tuning in, everybody. Don't forget, anyone new to the channel, hit that follow button. Let me know who you are so I can give you a nice warm welcome to the channel. And thank you all for tuning in so far tonight. It should be an absolute belting Grand Prix, courtesy of the Div 1 Superstars. As we're watching Ferrer coming up to the chicane, he's got a little bit of traffic in front of him. Uses that first curb quite aggressively, avoids the left-hand curb. Got F50 Max there just getting nicely out of the way. Got yellows in sector 3. I think that's just a slow car. Yeah. And here comes Farrah Bird around the banking section. Of course, we saw a couple of cars lose it last night around here. Farrah, though, taking a very tight line. It's a pretty good lap. It's a 188. That's the second fastest we've seen so far. Pretty tidy there. Crispy's just going through with a 189. P3 for Crispy. Good lap. F50 Max has just started his flyer. Don't forget, all the social media links are in the feed as well. If you're new to the channel, want to know a bit more about us, go to the website, check out the Instagram, the YouTube, and Twitter. I knew there's another one. It's Twitter. I'm not very good with Twitter, I must admit. And of course, don't forget, coming up on the 15th of March, the 10 League Challenge, courtesy of some very kind people over at Emblem Esports who are sponsoring the event, and the car draw will be live this coming Sunday on this channel. The race itself will be over on SLR F1's channel, and that's on the 15th of March. Don't forget that one. That's going to be a cracking race. We're going to have two representatives from TIR racing in that one. We've been invited, and we've got some big leagues, BPRL, SLR to name a few, TRT, FRA. Man, that's going to be an awesome night. More details, all the details on the Discord, and more details will follow in the next few days. As F50 Max goes through the 191, man, he's 4 thousandths of a second faster than Sam Tabner. Who have we got then? We've got Brandon Oscu. Oscu's invalidated.
Well, yeah, he's coming into the pits. We've got Brandon coming up towards the last couple of corners.
Okay, if you want to call this.
He's got that long banked right-handed to go. DRS wide open. 1088 to beat 1087.
Woo! Goes fastest. Right, who have we got on a lead lap? Is that Sync just starting? Yeah, Sync's about to start. We've got a Haas, I think. Where's the Haas? I'm trying to work out. Beast Assassin. Okay, Sync's just starting the lap. Call this hot lap, Kenzie. Sync as Rato.
Because wait till righty ho. Coming up towards turn 4 now. This area very easy to lose the back end. I've done it on many an occasion, especially with how steep the banking is, because Waito manages to get through that without much difficulty as he comes towards this long right-hander. Is he going to go full throttle? He manages to keep the foot down about 155 miles an hour around that corner. Not able to get to proper full throttle speeds around this track, but of course it is one of the shortest on the calendar. Second DRS straight. And here's that. Careful, don't. Very lucky to avoid spinning at that curb. There's 2 corners to go. Round blast. Banked right-hander. DRS open. Not the fastest time in the world at the moment, but it's could be in danger here. 109.7.
Yep.
Could be in danger here.
Still got a few minutes to go. Ninja's put a message in the chat saying, Beer, I'm struggling to see out of my left eye, mate. If I need at any point, am I okay to pull into the pits if needed? What you need to do, right, bit of Dr. Beer advice here, right? Stick it in AI, pull that eye out, give it a breathe, rub it on your shirt, stick it back in, and get on with the racing. That's what I reckon. That's what I reckon, Ninja. But harsh but fair. Now, if you need to pull it, if you need to pull it over, mate, you just pull over. You know what I mean? Okay, watching Oscar. Oh, he has a snap of oversteer coming out of 2 there. That could have been dangerous, making his way up to 4 now. Oscar's not leaving him a lot of time, to be honest with you. He's back on the power again, coming down through this flat-out section. You can technically stay in 7th all the way through here and not go to 8th. That's exactly what Oscar's doing. He'll drop down to 6th, flick back up to 7th, and then plant it again. Slight lift off there. Then he slingshots through the first right-hander. The second right-hander, say, does tighten up. He might take it. He's going to roll it in 4th. Okay, that's sensible thinking. Then we've got this tricky left-hander coming up. You've got to avoid that left-hand curve, that raised curb. Back on the power again. DRS open, making his way down towards the chicane. As I mentioned earlier, you can be quite aggressive on this first curb. Bit of a lock-up, though. Of course, Oscar is now running completely no assists. He's taking medium traction control off. Makes his way through the double right-hander at the finish of the lap. Looking pretty tidy, I'd say, from Oscar. Let's see what sort of time he can set on his first run. He needs a banker lap here. It's not the fastest in the world, but P12, top 15 go through, so he will have to go again. Is it possible we could see Oscar go out of Q1? That would be a shock, wouldn't it?
Yeah, that would be a massive turn up for the books.
Adam LB is about to start a flyer. Currently then, Brandon's the fastest, the 108.7. Let's see how he goes. About to start. Is that right? Hang on. Let's go to fitted. There we go. Adam LB's doing quite a few laps on these tyres actually. This is a second flying run on this particular set of tyres. Relicnuk's just started a lap. We've got Ninja and AMS Dan starting about to start laps as well. I think Oscar's going again.
I think realistically he might have to.
Zuma in the chat. Now you might have to turn your ears down now. Zuma has just said in the chat, Oscar is running no assist and no racing line. Level up, let's go, says Nicky. There's no need to shout, gentlemen. There's no need to shout. You can turn the caps lock off. Okay? Alright? Alright. Oh, he's turned the racing line off. The thing is, I mean, he is still running 1 assist. He's using his eyes. If you put a blindfold over his eyes and then say go and do a lap, that's what I call no assists. You know what I mean? Ninja's already showing it. Okay, here comes Adam LB, and he goes through the 1.9 flat. That's P7. Oscar did not improve, so he is possibly in a little bit of trouble. Let's look at AMS Dan and see how he gets on. Now I've noticed here that more and more the drivers they're running that long bend sort of part of the track in 7th gear. They're not going to 8th. I remember seeing Syke do this in the league race before. Franix 6, welcome. Yeah, Nico, he shouts out, Nico Hulkenberg. Okie dokie. Is that some kind of F1 Tourette's?
I think the way he's typed it out, it's somewhat of an homage to Leroy Jenkins.
AMS Dan goes through P10. Right, okay. We've got a few cars on outlaps. Right. Oh, yeah, don't forget we've got the timing glitch, haven't we? So these guys are still... it hasn't trickled down to 0 yet.
Yeah, we've got about
I think Ninja might be in AI mode. Oh, no, he's had a spin.
So we've got roughly about a minute to go, based on the time glitch.
Okay, who's my lead car, dude? Is that Relic coming through? Right, Relic's invalidated. We've got Sinkers. Oh, Sinkers just had a moment as well.
Oh, my!
Wow, caught out there. Wow. It's all happening here. Benny's on a flyer, and he's come through Sector 1. I think Skeefy's a bit further up the track. Where's Skeefy? No, Skeefy has just started. I'm going into turn 4. So we'll jump on board of Benny.
I think Kazueto's done here. He's lost both end plates, so he's...
Benny's had a moment.
Ooh. He only needs to make about 4/10.
Okay, Race Rollers. He's not going to. I don't think he's going to. I think he's lost too much time at that moment. Let's see how he gets on. He is still pushing, so he's still going to go for it. Sink's on an outlap at the moment, but I think he said he's got damage, isn't he? He's knackered.
Yeah, it's like he's lost both end plates.
Let's see how Benny gets on. Did he manage to recover enough time? It's not going to be that bad a time considering he had that moment. Whether it's enough to go through. Target time's a 109.7. He is outside. He's P16. So I think we have seen our runners. Poor old Ninja. I know Ninja, just pop your car in the pits, dude. If you're feeling that bad. Let's have a look at Oscu. Oscu won't be satisfied with P14. He wants to go quicker than that. He's already 6/10 up. He's flying. This could be in the mid 1/8s, mate. This is a fast lap. He's on it.
Just got one corner to go.
This does look a pretty quick lap from Oscu. Let's have a look at the timing screen. It is a 187. There he goes. He nails it with a 187. That's fastest so far in qualifying. I think we're just about done. Unless did Benny go again? No, Benny's backed out.
He's a long way down. But I say Kazuito's a lucky boy.
Discreetly says Psych is available. Guys, we're going to stay with what we've got because we're still hoping to get AMS Cookie in. Let's end quali here, says Oscu. Okay. Zuma says, is this even Division 1? Jesus, Zuma, wow, that's harsh. Ooh, you're going to get eaten alive for saying that, my man. Yeah, Sight makes a good point in the chat. Actually, says staying in 7th gear it gives you better engine braking. Yeah, I've seen. Like I said, I remember you doing that in league racing before, dude. Information is in from my man on the inside. George Bell says Oscu turned his line back on for that lap. You cheating little. I'm not even going to finish that. I'm not even going to finish that. Wow. Okay, let's give you a quick rundown of Q1 then. Oscu then fastest in Q1, Brandon P2, so that's another top showing from the Ferraris. He's got 2 Renaults, 3 and 4, Nathan Ferrer Bird, Crispy in P5, Sam Tabler P6, Race Roller in 7, Adam LB in 8, F50 Max 9, Skeefy 10, Relic 11, UK Beast, Assassin in 12, AMS Dan 13th, Smoke 14th, and Kazueto does get through in P15, dropping out of Q1, Benny, MGD, Ninja, JD, Apex, and SLR, Nikki. DJ says, I don't have to moan, but I'm not going to do this race the default setup. I selected my setup and it didn't, and so I'm stuck with the default. DJ, just stick with it, man. Just stick it in. You can make some adjustments, yeah? I guess.
Yeah, he can adjust the front wing, brake bias, and I think 1 or 2 other things on top of that.
Sykes Zany says racing line is for dusty drillers like Discreetly. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. Let's get some telemetry up and running. So it's going to be softs across the board so far. No one has selected, well, unless they're just waiting to select their tyres. Top 10, of course, go through to Q3, and of course they will start the race on the set of tyres that they set the fastest lap on. In Q2. DJ, it's your call, dude. It's your call. I don't know. I mean, this is one for the chat. If you're stuck with the default setup, what's the best? And it's a serious question. This is actually for the likes of Psycho's, sort of Div 1-ish, but not racing tonight. If the things that you can adjust, Psych, what would you advise DJ to adjust and to what? Just to give him a bit of a help here, because I think for some reason he's got a glitch where he's stuck in default setup. I'm presuming it's preset 3 you're stuck in, DJ, if you can confirm that. We've got the 2 Hasses out. First, who's my lead Hass? It is UK Beast Assassin. You know what I mean? He's Division 0, Division 1-ish. Discreetly. Stop it. Stop putting... I know that's what I said, but... shut up. You know what I mean. It came out just totally wrong. Oh, man. There we go. We got some tips there from Hamilton. Turn the wing down to 4 and turn the diff down to 50. Okay. Thank you. Yeah, 50 to 53 and hope and pray, says Psych. Alright. Here comes UK Beast Assassin. Kenzie, call this lap, dude. UK Beast Assassin.
Beast Assassin, alrighty. Ho! Let's me up. And we are going. Just coming through turn 1 now. Banked turn 4, of course. And of course, like Bea just said, if you make it into the top 10 tyres you set your fastest lap on, will be the tyres that you start the race on. Interesting to see what strategies everybody goes for. That's wide entry, heading onto the second DRS straight. There it is, DRS wide open. Strong second sector there. A little bit twitchy there out of that left-hander. Just the one that cornered to go with this banked right-hander. DRS open once again. What's it going to pull out of the bag here? 109.053. Very respectable time.
Smoke Morse matches him with a 109. I got Sam Tabler coming through, I think. Oh no, it's not Sam, it is Relic. He's just starting to fly, actually, to scrub that. Why has AMS Dan got the wet selected?
At one point, Brandon had inters.
I did, yes, I did see that. Right, here comes Race Roll on his first run, and it is a 1.9 flat, fastest we've seen so far in Q1, and I think we've got, who's that coming through? A Skeefy about to start a flyer. Go with Sam Tabner, he is the next lead car, just making his way up to the chicane. Well, there you go, JD. If you're still watching, dude, there are a few tips. It's your call. You can give it a bash. I'd like to see you give it a go, even if that. And if it doesn't work out, then you do have some leeway. The stewards, and the stewards are myself and Shaggy. And of course, I know your situation. So if it becomes undrivable, you know what I mean. I'm sure we can sort something out. A 188 from Adam LB. Good lap, GG's. Who have we got next? We've got Relic Nook coming around the bend. He's literally going around the bend. And this is not particularly quick, though. He'll be going again, I think, probably. Yeah, 110.1. Was that another? No, okay. Who's on a fly? Skeefy. And then we've got Race Roller, I think, is coming into the pits. He's got a Williams. I think he's got a Crispy behind him, but Crispy's backed out. Okay, here comes Skeefy then coming across the line on his first running Q2. It's a 109.3. That puts me in P6. Crispy's about to start another flying lap now. In fact, I'm going to watch this lap from Crispy Bacon. Coming into turn 1. Of course, top 10 go through to Q3, ladies and gents, as I mentioned, and they will then start the race, provided it's dry, of course, on the set of tyres that they set the fastest lap on in Q2. The ones who drop out of Q2 will have a fresh set of boots for the race. And what I'll do at the end of Q3, I'll stick up some highlights, a nice little highlights package from last week's classic Chinese Grand Prix. Do you remember last week, Kenzie, in the wet but the dry tyres? What a race that was!
Yeah, that was I say that was a barnstormer of a race because it was raining, but it wasn't wet enough to go for the intermediates.
Absolutely. Race row there was pointing the wrong way, and Crispy's just backed out, letting the car through, which is one of the... it's the sole McLaren tonight. It's AMS Dan starting to fly. I'm going to jump on board with Oscu. Yeah, it was amazing, wasn't it? They managed to do literally a full race around China, and it rained the entire race, but it was never quite wet enough to put the slicks on. Adam LB experimented by putting the inters on, but he was back in within about 3 or 4 laps. Kenzie, wasn't he? And put the slicks back on again.
Yeah, and that pretty much ended any chance he had of getting a decent result in the race.
But it was so slippy. It was just literally right on that border, wasn't it? Right on that crossover between slicks and inters throughout the entire race. It was, and the close quarter battling was just absolutely amazing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Design Gaming, oh bless you, says a shout out to Beer for all the hard work put into streaming 6 days a week. Hashtag Beer with a big heart. Oh bless you, my man. Thank you so much, brother. Nathan goes fastest, 108.6. Here comes Oscar though. This looks pretty quick as well. It's 1.9 flat, puts him in P5. Okay, we've got Dan and Ferrer on laps at the moment. Ferrer's Dan's the lead car. Yeah, I really appreciate that, dude. I just love love broadcasting for you guys. It's just a lot of fun, you know. And don't forget, it's like 2 or 3 hours. You know what I mean? It's a lot of the streamers I enjoy watching, like Hambino and guys like that, who obviously stream PUBG. They stream 6 days a week, 8 hours a day. You know what I mean? It's their living. Oh, Dan's gone wide and he's lost it. Turn 1. Let's go on board with Brandon. I just love doing it. I love just calling it, having a bit of fun, enjoying the banter on the co-coms, enjoying the banter with you guys in the chat. It's just all, it's all so much fun. George Bell says, Beer, have you seen the new safety car? God, it looks sexy. Yeah, he's going to be debuting. I'm going to be driving it very, very soon on this channel. Trust me on that one. Beer Mylander will be in that car very, very soon. Just watching Brandon coming through the chicane. See how he gets on. Couple corners to go. Just a slight incline towards the bank section of the track, which signifies the last part of the lap. Here he comes around the final corner. Full beans. Let's have a quick look. Can he get the fastest lap? It's going to be close. It's a 1:08.8. It's P3 for Brandon. Good lap. Okay, who have we got on flyers at the moment? Is that the Williams just starting? Is that Crispy? No, it's F50 Max. Design Gaming says what you can't see under those glasses is the bags under his eyes. Hang on a minute. Oh, Jesus Christ, you're not kidding. I must admit, Mikey, I was struggling last night. I really, really was. I was that tired. I've been at work and I've been up all day sorting out stuff for the helping out, sorting out stuff for the Emblem Esports Cup. And man, I was knackered. did a quite long stream last night of the trial race. It was like about 4.5 hours. And yeah, I was pretty tired last night. But the thing is, it was such a good race. I couldn't get to sleep. I was buzzing after the race. I didn't get to sleep about 2 o'clock this morning. I just was buzzing. Of course, I had to be up again for 6:30. So yeah, but it was a great race last night. Absolutely brilliant. Here comes F50 Max, Mr. Skillen. What can he do? And it is a 191. So he is the 10th place man on the cusp. Crispy Bacon's coming through. And Crispy goes through the 1.8.7 and purple sector 3 as well. Fine lap there, Kenzie.
Yeah. And as a result of that, he actually knocked his teammate into the drop zone.
Indeed. Here comes UK Beast Assassin on his second run. He goes quicker as well, the 108. Look how close it is, Kenzie.
Yeah.
Good Lord, that's close. That is unbelievable. You've got 3 cars within 1/100th of a second of each other. You've got 5 cars within the 10th of each other. Oh my God, that is so...
It's happened again. It's happened again.
Have we got an identical time? Where is it? Where is it?
Brandon and Beef.
Oh yeah, we have. We've done it again. History again on Beer and Kebab TV. You only ever get it here. It happens again. Brandon, UK Beast Assassin, 0108876. That is Kenzie. Second race in a row that we've called it and we've seen it. And the third time in a week, ladies and gentlemen. Can you believe this? Is it the third time this week? I've seen it twice this week, I think. And we saw it again, what was it, last Monday, wasn't it? In the Division 4 race at China. Unbelievable. This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying about Total Impact Racing, ladies and gents, and Beer and Kebab TV. You see the records tumble. You see history in the making on this channel. I'm telling you. Jeez.
It's going to take something very special to be able to top the fact that we had 2 sets of 2 drivers with identical times. You had two with an identical time, and then you had like another 2 like further up or further down with identical times as well.
Crazy, man. Yeah, Zuma's just put it 4 times. We had it in China. Yeah, it was 4 drivers with exactly the same time. Mikey, you're gonna make me cry, dude. There's lovely comments Mike's made in the chat. In my opinion, it doesn't get noticed enough at times. Beer is TIR and TIR is beer. Well done, bud. Thank you so much. You know, I tell you honestly, it's a privilege. It's a real privilege. I set this thing up. You know what? We're getting close to celebrating our first anniversary, first year, and I'm so proud of what's been achieved. You know. I'm just incredibly proud. Yeah. And it's only going to get better as well. It's going to get better and bigger. You know that. You know it. Sam's invalid. I wonder if Oscu's just... Sam's getting a bit peed off there with Oscu not blocking him, but sort of distracting him possibly. Let's have a look at Skeefy.
I will say this regarding...
Race roller. Sorry.
I will say this regarding that comment you just read out. Seeing comments like that, not just on the stream, but in my case, seeing those sort of comments on my YouTube channel, it makes all the work worthwhile.
Yeah. Absolutely. This is what I mean. I mean, you know, there are times where it's tough. Like, you know, there's times where I am genuinely shattered. You know, because I do my full-time job, and believe me, this is a 40 to 50 hour a week job. You know, with TIR, but I love it, and I'm so proud of what's achieved. And like I say, you know, just every now and again, someone's saying, "Nice one, Beer." You know what, mate? It means the world. So thank you so much, Mikey. Really appreciate it, man. I'm going to shut up now before I start blubbering. Ooh, lock up from AMS Standard. That's costing a bit of time. We've got somebody coming through. Is that Sam going through again? No, Sam's behind him. Where's Oscu? Oscu's invalidated. Oh, Oscu, I tell you what, he's leaving it a bit fine now. He's got to go again.
Yeah.
F50 Max in Sector 1. Dan's coming through, but he is going to have to go again. He did actually improve, believe it or not, but he has to go again. So, who's my lead car, dude? Who have I got? I've got... Brandon's on an outlap. Race Roller's just coming through to start a flyer, I think. Skeefy's warming his car up as well, so I'm going to... I think it's Sam Tabner. No, it's not Sam Tabner. I'm talking garbage. F50 Max, let's go with him.
This is staggering as far as the timesheets are concerned. You've got...
yeah, look at that. I mean, wow.
Taking 14th and 15th out of the equation, 1st to 13th, just over half a second.
Oh, Max has just gone P7. Well, look at it, it's another guy in the 1088. It's insane. God. It's insane. Good Lord. AMS Dan's on a fly. He's going quicker this lap. I'm going to stay with Dan actually. Sorry, Kenzie. He's got 2 corners to go. Let's see. He was up in Sector 2. Let's see if he can get himself up to the top 10 shootout. He's coming in the pits. That's going to be his qualifying, I think, done and dusted. We've got Brandon, Beast Assassin on laps. We'll go with Brandon. Good evening, Dex. Well, I know, Dex, my man. How you doing? Hey. Good to see you, my man. I hope you're having a good evening, buddy. Good evening, Jay Crangs as well. Nice to see you. Thanks for tuning in tonight. Zola says, what's the weather for the race? We believe it's dry, Zola. Fingers crossed it's dry.
Oh, they've just got top of the time. She's 1084.
1084. I don't know if we're going to see a 107. I just don't think we've got the track conditions for it. If it'd been clear, quite possibly. What can Brandon do? It is P3 for best for Brandon. Ferrer Bird is in sector 3. Have I got a car in front? I've got Is that Oscar? No. Sink. Here comes Sink Caswato on his only run in Q3. Ooh,
He's out.
He's so in Q2 he has not done it. He's out of qualifying. That's a shock. Sam Tabner's backed out. Ferrer Bird's through. I think we're done in Q2.
Yeah. Oscar could be in trouble here.
He isn't a bit of bother. Let's jump on board of Oscar. He's 2/10 up. This should be okay. No! And that was naughty, Oscar. You do not destroy your car to try and get a fresh set of boots, if that's what you were doing. And I think you crossed the finish line before he did it anyway. Oscar is out of qualifying. That is a shock.
Wow.
We are done. We are done in Q2. Design Gaming has just made a £5 tip to the channel. Thank you so much, Mike. He says, well done, bud. Hope to race you out on track again soon. Hashtag we love TIR. Man, that is so generous. Thank you so much, Mikey, for that £5 donation. Greatly appreciate it, my man. Ninja says, is that allowed? We'd have to go back and review it, actually. Did it happen before or after the finish line? It was too quick for me to see. So the stewards will review that. Who are the stewards? Me and Shaggy. So we'll be taking a very, very close look at that after the race. Not a lot we can do about it now, dude. Dan says, the track curbs are mean. Yeah, they are. They are. Jakey G has any idea where tomorrow's trial race is? Yes, I can tell you. I can tell you where tomorrow's tracks are. It's going to be one race tomorrow night. I might as well announce it now. It's a 50% race, and it's Hungary. There you go. Let's go through the runners and riders in. So, going through the Q3, we have Nath. It was fastest with a 108.46. Ferrer Bird a 108.49. Sam Tabner, Brandon, Crispy, Race Roller, Adam LB, Skeefy, F50 Max, and UK Beast Assassin. Kenzie, you had to do a 188 to get into Q3. Wow. And look at that. Smoke and Sinkers Racer, who are both sub 1 minute 9, are out of Q2. So is Oscar, so's Relic, so's AMS Dan. Wow. Let's go back to the command centre.
Two of the fastest drivers in Division 1.
Yeah, two of the fastest guys, and they're out. They're out of qualifying. Wow.
With how close those times were, I was like, it was anyone's guess.
Absolutely, dude. Stevie D, thank you for the kind compliments, buddy. Nice to see you. I hope you're having a good evening tonight, and thank you for tuning in, brother. Jakey says Hungary is one of my best tracks. Yeah, we're looking forward to it tomorrow night. Okay, we're about to get ready for Q3, so I'm just catching up with Shannon. Won't be here tomorrow because you're racing Simam. That's fine, Shannon. Not a problem at all. I know you're reserve, aren't you, for Simam Saturday nights? That's fine. Not a problem at all. Thank you for the host as well. Really appreciate it. Thanks for supporting the channel. Welcome, CP Mitts. Welcome. Are we going to see any 1.7s? I think, Kenzie, I'm not sure if the track conditions are just conducive to a 1.7. They could probably be wrong here, dude. Do you know what I mean? But it's just with that cloud and lower track temperatures.
Yeah, I don't see it happening realistically either.
It's going to be interesting. Okay, we've got a Williams. I think that's Crispy. Is it Crispy? Yeah, I think it's Crispy is our lead car. So into Q3. Now, technically, you can do, if you've got the tyres, you can do 3 runs around here in Q3. Benny says he reckons Nathan's got a 108.2 in him, quite possibly. It's been floating around the Discord this afternoon that Nath's the man for tonight. I wonder if Jakey B's been giving him some tactics, some tips, some advice on how to do a fly around here. Yeah, I agree, Benny. It's not warm enough for the 107s. It's a possibility, but I just don't think the track temperature's there. Okay, we're going to go with Crispy. We'll just stay in broadcast mode, actually, just for a little while. We haven't been in broadcast mode yet, so we'll just see how Crispy gets on, making his way through 2 and 3, up towards the banked turn 4. Tricky corner turn 4, Kenzie. It's easy to lose the back end if you get the power down too soon.
Yeah, and like I said in the early stages of qualifying, I've done that on a couple of occasions as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Normally, you see, I don't lose my back end there, Kenzie. I'm when I go through there, I'm smooth as a baby's bum because I'm normally so slow. It is physically impossible to lose the back end because I'm going through there about 30 miles an hour. You know what I mean? Just to stop my car from dying. So, you know, it is what it is. I'm just too slow. But, ladies and gents, it's quite possible you might see me doing some 5-lappers around here tomorrow afternoon. I will put Zandvoort on. Any of you guys want to join me tomorrow afternoon to do some 5-lappers? I will be streaming POV as well. Come and jump in tomorrow afternoon. Come and have an afternoon with the Racing Guru. And I can show you just how bad I am. Here comes Crispy. And he's going to go through in his first run. It's a 1:08.7. That's a good benchmark. What about
Here comes Brandon.
Here comes Brandon. Brandon goes through 1:08.9. He's something else coming through. Nate for the 1:08.9, so he hasn't pushed it yet. We've got Race Roller coming through on his first run. It's a 1:08.8. Purple Sector 3 as well. Adam LB's coming round. Target time 1:08.7. Look how close it is again. Just a smidge over a tenth covering the top 5. Here comes Adam LB, and it's a 1:08.7. Fastest we've seen so far. And we've got Sam Tabler coming through as well. Sam goes P7. That's not a flyer. He's just on a warm up there. F50 Max is coming around the bend. And it is a 1:08.9 P7. And we've got UK Beast Assassin just coming around the top of the hill. Starting at the banked as part of the track. And he'll be, I don't know, it's about a 1:19 possible. I don't know, actually. It's a good lap. Yeah, 1:9 flat. P8 for UK Beast Assassin. Good bank on his first run. Skeefy about to start his flying lap. Shannon says, on my TT, you're 6/10 quicker than me around Spain. To be honest, when the game first came out, I do what I normally do. I do a load of setup time. I do a load of laps just to get a setup time on each track, pretty much. And then I just basically put the game down, apart from streaming it. I think the last time I raced competitively was 2018, I think, pretty much. I just concentrate on the streaming side of things. That's where my sort of focus is aimed at the moment, as opposed to racing. But I do like to sort of blow the cobwebs off the old Thrustmaster TX from time to time. As I just watching Skeefy coming around the tricky left-hander, gave that curb a wide berth actually. I wonder if that might have lost him a bit of time. He's actually, I think he's backed out. He has backed out. Okay, F50 Max comes into the pits. I wonder if Skeefy's going to go again. He has got time. Apparently Zuma's not happy. Oscar's not happy. Ooh, just give him a shout. You know what I mean. Don't be too harsh to the driver. You know, sometimes qualifying doesn't go well, and sometimes these guys they give it the all. Crispy Bacon goes fastest of the 1:08.6. I missed him going through there. Skeefy, I think, is going to start a fly now. Yeah, don't be too harsh on Oscar. He's a good lad. He's a good lad. You know what I mean? Just give him some support, brother. Georgie, I'm not sure what. It all depends what time I finish work tomorrow, dude. I've got to take my daughter out as well tomorrow down the park. And go and feed the ducks and all the good stuff. So, Skeefy's backing out there. So I'm going to go on with, I think it's either Nath or Brandon. I think it's Brandon, actually, yeah. So probably something like 3 till 5 I'll go on. Owen House says Spain's atrocious. You know, I do enjoy Spain. I've had some mega races in Spain over the years. Remember, if you guys remember, of course, Ultra Venoms. I remember we did a 100% league in the old, I think it was the old DRL league from like F1 2015, and me and him like 60 laps around Spain, and we were glued to each other's cars for 60 whole laps around there. Same strat and everything. It was an amazing racing. Okay, Brandon's about to start his fly now. We'll jump on board of Brandon. Take a look. Okay, Georgie, yeah, I'll count you in. Well, what I'll do, I'll stick a post up on Discord and Facebook when I get home tomorrow. I'll announce the track tomorrow as well, and we'll go from there. We've got a lot of things happening over the weekend. Of course, we've got the trial race tomorrow night. We've got the finale of the Super Cup this coming Sunday. We're at Silverstone. You might have seen the post on Discord for the final race of the Interleague Super Cup. TIR versus European Race Night versus Simam this coming Sunday right here on Beer and Kebab TV. And prior to the actual race starting, we'll be doing the 10 league car draw live on the channel, courtesy of those lovely people over at Emblem Esports, who are organising that event for everybody. Brandon then on his second run. This looks pretty quick actually. It's 1:08.5. It's the fastest we've seen, Kenzie. But here comes Nath. Nath is well up as well. Nath goes fastest than 1:08.2. Ooh, I think someone in the chat said Nath's got a 1:08.2 in him. I think it was Benny, and he just has done. Adam LB's on the flyer as well. Adam LB is 2/10 up. This could be interesting. Adam LB is pushing it. If he can nail the rest of Sector 2 and Sector 3, he could be within a shout of getting close to Nathan here. Hey, Silas, talking about trials. FRA Silas is there.
The Kebab House crew.
It's going to be hungry tomorrow night, Silas. I hope I've not upset you too much. It's going to be hungry tomorrow night for the race. Here comes Adam LB around the bend, quite literally. What can he do? He was up at Sector 2, and he is slightly up. Improves by 5/100ths of a second in P4. Sam Tabner is on a flyer coming through Sector 1. We'd like to call the rest of the lap, dude.
Who are we focusing on again?
Sam Tabner, about halfway through.
Righty-ho! Coming up towards the second DRS straight now. Just 2,000ths behind Race Roller. What's he going to have for the second sector time? He's almost 2/10 up. Could see him in the top 3 here. He can find a bit more time. He might see himself potentially on the front row. That 1:08.2, that's going to be a very, very tough time to beat. Just this banked right-hander to go. DRS wide open. He's managed to DRS relatively well, and as it paid off, just misses out on the front row by 300ths of a second.
But here comes Crispy, Kenzie. He was 2/10 up at Sector 2. This could be close if he can nail it. It's going to be close, this one. It's a 1:08.4. Goes P2. Goes P2, the 1:08.4. Great lap from Crispy. We've got Race Roller now on Sector 1. Owen says, who wants a Twitter? Well, I actually own the Twitter, but I've got Smoke and Badger. That's SLR Smoke and Sync Badger, who are wonderful developers. They have organised it for me, and they look after all the behind the scenes stuff on Discord. So if you've got any queries, or if you've got any improvements you'd like to see in the Discord, give them a shout. I'm sure they'll be very accommodating. And so they've been a fantastic help. But it says a shout out to Smoke and Badger. You two are superstars. Well, here comes Race Roller. He is 2/10 up as well. Man, he is motoring. The timing screens that is dropping. You know what I mean? Here comes Race Roller coming around the last 2 corners, and he could be in for around about 1:08.5 here. He could be challenging Sam and Brandon. Let's have a look. How's he nailed this final sector? We're about to find out. Here we go. And it's a 1:08.7 P5. Skeefy is on a flyer as well. Jason, thanks for the resub, dude. Tier 1, resub for 2 months. Thank you so much, my man. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for the support, brother. I really, really appreciate it. What time did I say, Silas? I can't remember if I said 7:30 or 8:30. I'll have to check back the messages. I've got a really bad memory. Here comes Skeefy. It's a 1:08.8 as well. That's a pretty good lap. Big improvement. F50 Max is in Sector 1. Let's see if he gets on. Hamilton, thank you for the host, brother. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate support, dude. Oh, but you were talking to me. Sorry, the Twitter. Sorry, I thought you were on Discord. The Twitter. Adam LB looks after it behind the scenes, but I'm the guy who does all the typing. So yes, it was me this afternoon. It was me on the Emblem chat. Here comes F50 Max around the final corner. His first run's a 108.9. Has he improved? He is absolutely motoring. 200 mph. It's a 108.6. He has improved and gone P5. Woo, here we go. Ferrer Bird is on a flyer. Where's UK Beast Assassin? Okay, Ferrer's lead car. Where's Brandon? Okay, Brandon's behind these guys. So it is Ferrer. Hey, thanks for the host, Ninja, as well. Really, really appreciate it. Oh, you were doing the SLR bits, were you? Ah, right, yeah, okay. I got your logo, dude, anyway. Yeah, cheers for that. And Shrewsy is doing it. Oh, hello. Oh, Ferrer Bird's lost these.
Oh, he's gone.
He's gone. Oh, my God. I have to jump on board a Beast Assassin. There's bits everywhere. UK Beast Assassin P9. Here comes Brandon. Brandon comes in the pits. He is done. I think we're done, ladies and gentlemen. Unless Race Roll and Admiral B can improve. Oh, no. Racers had a wobble there coming out of the corner. I'm going to have to get the tow truck out in a minute. That car's a mess.
Oh, my.
Wow. Race Roll had a bit wobble, but has he managed to improve his time? I don't think he has. Not quite. Adam LB. Adam LB comes in the pits. I'm getting the tow truck out. That was a heavy, heavy instant. I'm going to have to get the winch out here, dude.
Oh, there's bits of front wings just all over that wings.
Yeah, I need to push back, please. Absolutely. Let's pick this guy up. It's a mess. Alrighty. Cheers, buddy. I'll stick that car on the back. Yep, lovely job. Cheers, thank you. Just getting the remains of Ferrer Bird's car back on the back of the old tow truck there. Qualifying is done and dusted, ladies and gentlemen. Man, that Renault made a mess, didn't it? But Nathan gets pole with a 108.2. Benny called it superbly. Crispy with a 108.4. Brandon 108.5. Sam Taberner 108.5 as well. F50 Max 108.6. Race Roller 108.7. Adam Elbit. Oh my goodness me. Adam Elbit. Look how close it is. 6/10 covering the top 10. Wow. Ferrer Bird in P8. UK Beast Assassin P9. And Skeefy in P10th. Wow. How close is that?
Oh, yeah.
Hey, thanks for the follow, by the way. Gametastic1, welcome to the channel, dude. Thanks for tuning in, brother. And thanks to Smoke, who's with a £5 donation. Hey, Smoke, you legend. My Discord superstar himself. Really appreciate it, brother. Thank you so much for your generosity. That is incredibly generous. Woo! Kenzie, we're done in Q3. You know what that means. It's time for the highlights reel.
Yeah.
Rightio, let's have a quick look at the timing screen. We're going to go, we're going to ready it up, strange time, we're going to ready up at 10:07, because we've got some highlights to take care of and have a quick chat as well. So there's a quick one in the chat. Please do not ready up at 10:07. I'm just going to mute the mics and I'm going to play a little highlight package courtesy of the Division 1 superstars from China last week. Take a look at this. Welcome to Beer and Kebabs TV's highlight reels. We're going to take a look back at last week's iconic Division 1 Chinese Grand Prix in seriously tricky and testy conditions. What a race.
Oh, apparently Sam got a drive-through penalty for jumping the start, but nevertheless, it's race time, and a lot of the drivers off very, very slowly, and let's say Sam Tabner already into the lead, and Skeefy's, a lot of these drivers are starting to, there's a major reshuffle here, but Sim Sam Song, what's he doing up in 4th place? Trying to battle for 3rd, that's what he's doing, and I think he's gone down to 5th, and oh my god, the Alfa Romeos, they're starting to drop places as well. It's all happening up and down the field. I don't even know who to focus on. Sam trying to keep Nate behind him for 5th place. My god.
The grid is all wrong. The grid was all wrong, mate.
What's happened?
I don't know, but the grid was wrong. And if you guys
my.
in the chat can see that, the grid order was wrong for the start of the race. Anyway, let's jump on board in Nathan Freeman going side by side, coming their way through up towards the horseshoe. Here we go, 3-way dance into the hairpin. Got Adam LB heavy under the brake. He's got Nathan on the inside, and here comes Race Roller looking for a move as well. It's oh so tight there, struggling for grip here. It is really, really tricky conditions with the rain continuing to come down. Nathan goes up the inside there of Race Roller. Has he made that one stick? Oh man, they're still side by side. I'm going to jump on board with these cars.
He's managed to get him down the main straight though.
Looking backwards, it's drag race. JD goes late on the brakes coming into the hairpin. Has he held it? I think he has, but here comes Benny with the switchback move as they come up towards the last corner. Oh, Apex, they've got a wheel spin up there. Who is going to yield coming into the last corner? This is so tight. Someone needs to yield. Oh, they've gone through side by side, but Benny, bit of a squeeze there, and that's going to allow Smokes are having a bit of a ding-dong here, coming through the horseshoe. Oh, who's going to give ground here? JD's trying to roll it around the outside where the grip might be. Bit of slight contact there with Smoke's left rear tyre. Apex gets back on the power. This is going to be close. There's still DRS, so you'd imagine Apex should get a re-overtake here. Smoke goes defensive, middle of the track, keeping an eye in his wing mirrors to see where Apex is. There he is, flying past you, but Smoke tries to brake late on the brakes. Apex is positioning the car nicely, gets a little bit of oversteer though. Smoke's going to have a run back at him, but who is going to blink first going into the final corner? They are so close. Smoke's rolling the sim arm. Oh, we've also got Beast Assassin trying to go around the outside of F50 Max there as well. This is breathtaking action, Kenzie. Absolutely. I think, and Nathan's still there. Look at this, going around the corner. They are still side by side. Eventually, Beast gets the job done. But I wonder if Nathan's got F50, got Ninja on F50 Max here, under braking into 6. Who is going to have the ball to still go around the outside? They're just making a little bit of contact there. Ninja's got slightly the better traction. AMS Cookie's right behind these guys. So,
here comes Ninja for the lead.
Okay, let's have a little look. Thank you, Kenzie.
And he's through.
He is indeed.
He's through at the hairpin.
Beast Assassins though fighting back, but I think Ninja's. Yeah, I think Ninja's got the high ground. Let's see how it pans out.
Yeah, it could be one of those cases of short-term loss for a potential long-term gain.
Race road, they're going to the inside of Freeman, getting the job done. Again, two guys who are well known to each other's styles of racing. Both race, of course, in SLI. See Oscar there tucked in behind Smoke as well. We've got 4 class very close on the track here. My word, this is... Can he hold it under braking? He's going around the outside. Wheels. They are banging wheels. Let's jump on board.
And Freeman out of nowhere!
Freeman gets the job done. Moves inside.
And into second place.
Oh, I've got
How
to,
easy did he make that?
Okay, I got to... What's happened there? Whoa, I've flicked off the screen. There we go, Race Roller. Oscar's just made a move on Race Roller. Oh, it's a 3-way dance coming into the hairpin. Who is going to blink first? Oscar sends one. Race Roller is going to do a double switchback move. Oh, hello, great driving. Opportunistic move there from Race Roller. Double overtake on the switchback. You don't see that very often. Top driving. Nail this. You can get the draft off Jakey and the DRS. I might be a bit too far back, possibly. Let's stay on board. He's got Brandon right behind him. Ninja goes to the right. Jakey follows him. Jakey switches to the outside. Here they come, coming into the hairpin. This is crucial. Ninja defending beautifully. Oh, and Crispy's going to have a look at the inside here. Oh, my word. All 4 cars going through the hairpin, nose to stern. He's going to switch around the outside. Is this the time he's going to finally get the job done? But Ninja's still holding him. Ninja's still holding beautifully. Look, man, he's making his tyres work. He's not making it easy, and Crispy's having a look there, and Ninja covers off Jakey again. And here comes Crispy round the outside. Oh my goodness me, they are side by side. Crispy might have a good run here, possibly. Oh, just enough room they're given. That was an amazing driving. Get the clips on, ladies and gentlemen. It's Crispy's car. It's right on him. Well, Crispy, he's going to go around the outside, leaving just enough room there. Who gets the better traction out the corner? Oh, a bit of a love tap. Crispy. Oh, Crispy's got great traction. Crispy's going to take the lead. He is going to take the lead here. Jakey has to yield, but Jakey will come straight back at him. What a drive by Crispy. Yeah, Jake, and here he comes. He's going to go around the outside. I don't think there's anything Crispy can do about this one. And Jakey...
Storms back through with ease.
What does Jakey say, Kenzie?
Thank you very much. I'll have a bit of that.
Oh, man, that's so close. Heavy under the braking. Is he going to get a job done? Yellow's in Sector 3. That's somebody has crashed on the start-finish line.
It's Adam LB.
Adam LB's gone. Oh, my word. Is it too late for a safety car? We might get a job done here. In fact, surely is. Look at the overspeed in the AlphaTauri. Is he going to breeze past his teammate? Oh, he says, cheerio, bye-bye, sayonara, see you later. DRS and tow. Oh, here we go. Ninja moves to the inside. It's a 3-way dance into the hairpin. Who is going to blink first? Oh, Ninja goes so late on the brakes. Given the room, Freeman's going to look to switch back. But, Ninja, double overtake, gets the job done. Hit the clip button, ladies and gentlemen. You know what to do. Hello. We got action. Top 2. Brandon and Crispy, side by side.
3 laps to go, and this race still ain't over.
Oh, man. Produce a little bit of magic here going through the hairpin. It is so close. Jakey gets good traction out of the final quarter. Oh, has a slight moment, has a wobble getting back onto the racing line there. Bit of a power slide, Tokyo drift. But looks like Jakey's going to take the checkered flag and victory here in China. What a fantastic race. Jakey takes checkered flag, Brandon P2, Crispy P3. What a great drive, Oscar P4. I'm muted. Do you know, OBS always does that. Whenever I change from one scene to another, it mutes it, and I have to remember to click the bloody button. It does my head in. But I hope you enjoyed that little highlights clip there, courtesy of that amazing race in Div 1 last week. Let's get some telemetry up and running for you guys at home. Tyre strats are there. Top 11 are going for the softs. Sync is starting on the mediums. Oh, Oscar and Relic are going for the hards. They're going deep into the race. Dan, Benny and Ninja on the mediums, Apex is on the hards, and SLR Nicky on the mediums. Yeah, did you see that message? I did put a message up a few minutes ago saying I'll make an announcement on Discord either later on tonight or first thing tomorrow. Okay? Just that I'm incredibly busy at the moment. But there will be an announcement either later on tonight or first thing tomorrow. But it is hungry, that I can tell you. Pumpy says he's got P1 and P2 for the Ferraris. Okie dokie. Martin, how you doing, fella? Good to see you. Hey, no, ask away. Ask any question you like. If I've got the answer, you'll have the answer. You know what I mean? Not a problem. They said I was muted. That's probably for the best, actually. I think everyone I speak to says, Beer, just mute yourself. You talk too much. Alrighty. Just getting the tyres up to temperature, getting the brakes in their zone, and then we're going to get going, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for tuning in so far tonight. Anyone, of course, new to the channel, hit that follow button. Let me know who you are. I'd love to come and say hello. And let's go racing. 36 laps around Zandvoort. Whew, here we go, Kenzie. Are you ready to call the start, dude?
Ready as I'll ever be.
It's Kenzie time, ladies and gentlemen. We will have the glitch, of course, so when the lights go out, we'll actually start racing about 10 or 15 seconds later. But the car's just making the way off the banking, making the way now down towards their grid slots. We're almost ready to go race. It's a short run up to turn 1. Is anyone going to try and do a Stanley bomb? Or as we saw last night, do a banana bomb into turn 1? We are about to find out. The last cars are moving into their grid slots. Kenzie, over to you, brother.
36 laps. You guys know what time it is. Here come the lights. That's 5 lights. And now we wait. There you go, the engine's starting to rev up. And it's race time here at Zandvoort. Good start there from Crispy. Crispy's had a great start, battling for the lead. But Nathan, keeping the outside line of turn 1, manages to keep the lead for now. Race Roller already up into 4th place. Connection issues there for Relic at the moment. Apex at the back of the field. Here comes turn 4. This is going to be careful. Don't take too much curb. At the back there, I think Nicky has managed to get himself ahead of Ninja. He has into 15th place. But, oh my, Kazueto has just lost a position there. That is Dan into 11th place on those mediums. But Nath, crucially, keeps the lead at the moment.
Thank you very much, Kenzie. Great call there, dude. As you say, Nath has held the lead. Crispy in P2, Brandon P3, Race Roller P4. Every car is within a couple of tenths of each other. Relic is back in. That's good news. AMS Dan's having a look at TIR. Skeefy. Did he get the job done? I think he got the job done. Yes, I think he did. And Apex is making ground at the back as well. He's going around the outside of Benny. Oh, Benny there. Just has to straighten up the car as he gets on the power smidge too soon. And Apex gets the... Benny gets the move done on Apex. Apex, of course, struggling now with the default setup. which is unfortunate. Farrah Bird and Adam LB are very, very close together going through turn 1. Man, it is so tight, Kenzie. It really, really is so tight. Let's have a quick look at the position changes. As you can see, as smoke is going around the outside of Skeefy. Has he got the job done? Yes, he has. He moves himself up into P12. And look at that, we've also got Oscu there on the hards. He's going to be slow initially, but his race will come in later on. SLR Nicky is putting all sorts of pressure on him as they come up through the twisty-turny part, flat out, full beans through here. A slight lift off for a sixth gear corner. But it's all happening. We've lost the timing screens, nothing new. That's Codemasters, garbage company that they are.
Yep.
Oh, hello, hello. Is that Oscar trying to go around the outside there?
Oh, he has. He's got through into 13th.
He did indeed, and look at this, a four-way dance coming up the chicane. I'm going to have to stick with these guys just momentarily. They're 3 abreast actually coming into the chicane. Who is going to give ground? I think it might be Ninja under braking. Wow, 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 wow. Awesome stuff there, guys. Awesome stuff. JD, I feel for JD. I really, really do, because he's stuck with the default setup. So unfortunate.
Yeah.
Right, the timing screen's coming back to life again. That is good news. Farrah Bird is tracking Adam LB, P6, P7. Thank you for the follow, Nicholas XYT. Thank you. Welcome to the channel, dude. Enjoy tonight's content. Courtesy of the TIR Division 1 Superstars. Skeefy's in the pits. He's obviously going to replace the front wing. Got some damage there.
Yeah. And of course, we're on to lap 3 now. That means DRS is now enabled.
Absolutely. Absolutely. How long's it going to be, Kenzie, before we hear the famous catchphrase? It's coming. I can sense it. I can sense it. Who's going to call it? It's going to be. Is it going to be Farrah? He is all over the back of Adam LB like a rash.
So everyone inside the top 10, all within DRS range of each other. So that's.
I think we might be calling on Aussie in a minute, mate. You know what I mean? It's a DRS train. It's a DRS train. I'm going to have to call Aussie, I think, on the start-finish straight. Yeah. Here we go. Making their way round the banking. It's about to start lap 4.
11 cars.
It's a choo-choo train. Here we go. We're going to jump all on Farrah. It's a choo-choo train. Aussie, what do you think, Aussie? Thanks, Aussie. Really, really appreciate your input there, dude. Welcome to the stream. The legend that is Ozzy Osbourne. And Ferris having a real look at Adam LB, but can't get the job done. We've got AMS Dan all over the back of Sinker's Waito as well. Let's get the tyre strats back on for you guys at home so you can keep an eye on what's going on. Pumpy was saying Oscar needs to go faster because this track is shite. He's on the hards. He's on a completely different strategy. He's running his own race at the moment. He'll be going probably around... He's going to try and go to around about 25, 26, I reckon, and put the softs on. That's going to be his call. We've got Benny all over the back of Ninja for P16, P15. But where is the first overtake going to come? We've seen a couple of sort of, but nothing really like, 4 cars abreast. Do you know what I mean? Going hell for leather. Well, they're all going hell for leather. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, Kenzie, don't you?
Absolutely, yeah.
But Farrah is the closest one. He's tracking Adam LB as they make their way down to start lap 5. And Farrah's making his move now, dude. And I think he might be getting the job done here. Farrah going to turn 1. Kenzie, he's got the job done. What do you think? What have you got to say about that, dude?
Oh, Farrah Bird just said thank you very much. I'll have a bit of that. Crispy almost got Nate for the lead meanwhile. But Nate saying you're going to have to push harder than that to get past me tonight, sonny boy.
Yeah. Love it. Here we go, on board a race roller, currently in P4. 4 beans through here, 7th gear, making his way down to the right-hander. Does a double shift down to 5th, gets back on the power again. It is nose to stern racing, ladies and gentlemen. They are really going for it. Great stuff here with these guys. Let's have a quick little look down. Who else have we got? We've got UK Beast Assassin P9. Sink is in a good spot now in P10. The lead runner on the medium compound tyres. He's got AMS Dan just behind him. Copter cam. I think I have to get the copter cam out. There we go. In the TIR, Beer and Kebab copter, hovering above the track, watching these guys race around here at the speed of light, driven to dominate. Great bird's eye view from Cody's. Absolutely. And Crispy, again, is getting really close to the back of Nathan coming through turn 1. Sinker's Vato, the fastest lap of the race so far, 1:12.2. And in fact, he's all over UK Beast Assassin.
Tried
Going
the
for
outside
turn
of
one.
turn 1.
Let's jump on board. Oh, he's going to try and go the long way around turn 4.
Oh, that's brave.
It was brave. It was brave indeed. And of course, he loses the traction then, doesn't he, coming out the corner? That's the thing. But here we go. Race roll. It is all over the back of Brandon P3 as well. Race is having a really, really good start to this 36 lap epic around Zandvoort. Who else have we got battling at the moment? Benny is still over the back of Ninja. In fact, he's going for an overtake there. Let's jump on board. Oh, there's been a contact. Benny and
Yellow flag.
Benny.
Oh, Ninja's gone.
Yeah, he's had a contact with Benny, I think. I think that's where the contact was.
Oh, he's got a puncture as well.
Oh, man.
Almost collects his teammate as well.
Oh dear, oh dear. I'm looking for that punch, dude. I can't see it on the car. I think he's okay. He's just got some damage. Damaged pride. And JD's got issues as well. Oh, poor old JD. I think we could be seeing both, possibly both racing points coming in. Here comes Sinker's Weight on UK Beast Assassin. He pulls alongside with a bit of DRS. He's going to get the job done, Kenzie. What do we say?
Thank you very much. I'll have a bit of that.
Absolutely. Sink gets the move done, but Beast is not done with him here. Beast is going to track him, and they've got AMS Dan right behind. But Beast Assassin is a good driver, good addition to the roster. He will not give up that position without a fight. They're going to keep on going, battling away. Ninja's in the pits. JD then overtakes him. I don't think JD any damage, but he did have a moment, I think. Okay, here we got Farrah Bird has got past Adam LB. I didn't see that overtake, to be honest, but he gets the job done. You know what, Krangsy, right? One of the things I hope they bring back to F1 2021 is the ability for the spectator, or the streamer in this case, to control the camera angles. It used to be in the game. They took it away, which really annoyed me. You could choose between multiple camera angles rather than just sort of flicking from one to the other, which is annoying. Because the amount of times I've put the copter cam up and I crash the helicopter because it goes back to an on-track feed. The way it is. Okay, here we got MS down on the back of UK Beast Assassin. The soft tyres are starting to struggle now. I think they're starting to make that crossover point now, Kenzie, where the mediums are the better tyre to be on.
Yeah.
7 laps in.
I wouldn't be too surprised if we see a lot of these front runners come in the next couple of laps to change those tyres, possibly onto hards, or it could be a two-stop, soft medium.
A one-stopper, soft to medium, is possible. Stiggy Ryan did it on Monday night. He dominated the Div 4 race, and he literally ran softs and then mediums. He did 19 laps on the mediums at the end, but ran those softs like 16, 17 laps. It was amazing how he looked after the tyres.
Indeed.
It really, really was a superb effort. Thanks for the follow, XRL Ultimate. Nice to see you, my man. Good track trial last night, fella. Really, really impressed all of us. GG's, my man. And thank you so much for the follow. Welcome. This is the Zandvoort special, driven to dominate, indeed. Okay, here we've got just a huge DRS train here, and there's no sign of it breaking anytime soon as Braddon sets the fastest lap of the race with a 1:12.2. Crispy is still stuck about 3/10 behind Nath. Nath's controlling the pace at the moment. We've got a little bit of Skeefy and Skeefy, and look at this side by side coming through. Wow, that was ballsy, coming around the top of the hill. Actually, they still haven't completed the previous lap. This battle for 16th, for 17th and 18th, Skeefy and JD Apex. JD Apex is going to come right back at him now. Here we go. Oh, look at the overspeed there from JD Apex. Man, he makes that car. But Skeefy had a look back at the inside there, but there was no room at the inn for that move. Thank you very much. And JD holds position. Yeah. Sinker's Waiter on the back of F50 Max. Let me just check something real quick. Okay, that's perfect. I'm going to go back into broadcast mode, I think, for a little bit. Got the Williams there and the Alpha. That's F50 Max and Sinker's Waito. And as I say, yeah, Sinker's Waito now is all over the back of Max. Those mediums are working well. And Max peels into the pits. He comes in. He has blinked. The first soft runner to come in. Is he going to go? It should be straightforward onto the hards one, I would imagine. Let's see what tyre he chooses. The mediums could go, but I think the hards are the better tyre. Here we go. AMS down on the back of UK Beast Assassin. Assassin's dropped off. His softs are really struggling now. He's dropped 2.5 seconds off the back. That's a new chat command, Silas. That's why you have to use the Streamlabs command, dude, not the Stream Elements one. Skeefy and JD are still battling as well. Coming through. I'm gonna have to jump on board with that one. That is so close. Look at this. Coming through turn 1, turn 2. JD's gone. JD's gone.
Oh no!
He is gone at sector 1. Is that going to be a safety car? VSC, ladies and gentlemen.
Virtual.
The perfect time, I think, for the soft ones to come in. The perfect time. Yeah, Stream Elements have already set up tonight, Silas. It's always been Streamlabs, so you'll have to excuse the chat command there. Well, are we going to see a load of cars coming into pits? Yes, here they go. A lot of them are peeling in now, which means that... is anyone going to stay out? Ferrobird staying out.
Stays out.
Yeah, he stays out. And obviously Sink Casueto does, and no need for him to pit. Oski will stay out as well when he comes round. So this is where Oski's race is going to start to come to him a little bit now.
Yeah.
And green flags again. We are racing again, ladies and gents, as all the cars pile in through the pits. It's going to be Help the Scout coming out of turn 1. That's for sure.
Yeah. It was a wise call from the Renault boys not to double stack their cars, otherwise they risk Ferrobird losing more positions than he would like.
Ninja going very slowly there. I'm not quite sure what he was doing there. We've got a Sam Tabner has had a moment. He's had a spin coming out of the pits.
Oh dear.
And we've got UK Beast Assassin and AMS Dan, both on brand spanking new hard compound tyres. The tyres are going to be a bit slippery for the first couple of laps here. There's not going to be a lot of temperature in it. They've got to just take it a little bit easy for the first couple of laps. Very easy to spin, as Sam Tabner found out there. Crispy's all over the back of Benny. Let's watch this one. It goes up the inside of the chicane. This ballsy move, but is he going to get the move done? Crispy gets the move done. Great move there. Moves himself up to P6. And that was risky. That was a brave move on those new tyres. JD has left the session. That's unfortunate. Unlucky, JD, man. Thanks. Listen, buddy. I don't know if you watched the stream, but thanks for giving it a bash. I know you were stuck in a crappy preset
setup.
But thank you so much for giving it a go. There's many that wouldn't have done. Put it that way. Okay, Ferrer's come in. He has lost ground though. I don't think any overcuts worked there. Oh, Reddick's very close to the back of him going through T4. So he's still got, obviously, Relic has yet to pit. Benny has yet to pit. Oscu, Nicky, and Sink Casueto yet to pit. No decision on the cars, Silas. It will be a free-for-all with the cars. No car allocation. It's first come, first served. It's F1 2020 cars on equal. So Sink is our race leader. Yellow's in sector 2. Who's come off there? It's Ninja. Ninja's had a moment.
Oh dear.
He's had a poor... Oh, he's lost all his wing. Oh man. Oh, and that was a bit unsafe there coming back to track as well. Yeah, it's all gone a bit horribly wrong for Ninja tonight, I'm afraid to say.
And not just for Ninja, but for Racing Point as a whole. I know safety car's out though.
Safety car's out and Sink's come in. Sink's taking the opportunity to dive into the pit lane. I've got some work to do, ladies and gents, so I'm going to get the safety car. I'll be right back.
Oscar and Nicky are in as well. They're taking their chances.
Right, okay. So where is Sink going to fit into all this? He's taken the option of diving into the pits under the safety car. He's going to come out behind Brandon. Oh, it's worked superbly for Sink.
Oh, they're just gone. He's actually gone.
Okay, legit, yeah? Are you on board?
Just to be safe. He lost it out of the...
okay, chicane.
He lost it out of the right... left-hander of that chicane after the second DRS straight.
Okay, mate. Thanks for that, brother. Unlucky, Ninja. Good effort, dude. But I tell you what, mate, that has really worked out for Sink. He's gained a lot of places there, diving in just at the right time, putting the hards on. He's up to P4. He's pitting under the safety car. Yeah,
everyone's now on either hards or mediums.
Yeah, Oski, where did Oski fit in? So Oski's gained as well. He'll be going to the end on those mediums. He come out in P9, so his race starts now. Basically, he needs to start pushing it really, really hard, try and get some overtaking done. He can take those mediums to the end. But we're going to be under safety car for a couple of laps, ladies and gentlemen.
So that will benefit the medium runners.
Yeah, it will do. I mean, we're going to be looking at, in essence, about 20 laps, aren't we, on those mediums? Once we've done the laps under the safety car. So let's give you a quick position change. Let's give you an idea of what's been happening in the race so far. It's fast lap of the race so far as well for Brandon. There we go. And let's get back to... in fact, I'm on the wrong one. Oh, don't have a look at penalties. Position changes. There we go. See, Sink has gained 8 places from the start. Nicky has gained 7 places from the start as well. Big gains there. Sam Tabner and Skeefy, the biggest losers so far. So that is what's been happening up to date. We've got a couple of
Nicky's
DNFs.
back in. Oh, no, it's... no, my mistake. It's Dan.
Dan's
he's
come
gone
back
for
into the
mediums.
pits. Okay, yeah, I think it might be a possible... did Dan get any damage there? Because it's a strange call to come in and put the hards on, then come straight back in. He's lost a few places. But does he fancy those mediums are going to really work for him? But we know overtaking here at Zandvoort is at a premium. It's not easy. It's not easy at all to overtake. Sorry, ladies and gents, I'm drinking and driving. It is tactical from Dan. Okay, yeah. Your tyres are going to be quicker than anybody else for a good few laps, that's for sure. So you might be gaining some good positions there. I'm going to jump out the safety car. I think my work is just about done. I'm going to go back to the main cam. Alrighty then. And what's your thoughts so far on the race, Kenzie? What sort of grabbed your attention?
Well, for that first stint, especially, just how close a majority of the field were, all within DRS range of each other. And yet, despite that, not being able to make any overtakes, and that's mainly because A, they weren't close enough to those they were trying to overtake, and also B, the dirty air factor as well.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. It is difficult to when you're stuck behind cars. It's difficult, but Nathan has bolted. The safety car is pulling into the pit lane. We're off racing. Nathan's got a great restart. He has absolutely nailed that restart. Race roll, it is right on Sinker's radar. Here we go, side by side coming down. It's a straight down drag race down to turn 1. Who is going to give ground here? Race is going to have a look at the inside. Sink gives room on the outside. They're still side by side. Oh, Kenzie, they're still side by side going through 2. Who is going to give ground here? Wow, coming through turn 4. Oh, a bit of a Stanley bomb there from Ferrabird. And I think Adam LB might try and go around the outside here. They're almost 2 or 3 abreast. Oh, they are. Here comes F50 Max like a speeding torpedo. F50 Max, has he got the move done? Good Lord, they are so close, but Ferrer in the end covers them all off. Wow, what an amazing restart that was. Absolutely incredible. Wow.
That is worthy of a chef kiss.
I think I've just peed my pants. Wow. Something came out anyway. Holy smoke, and Oscar is right in the midst of this battle, currently in P8, as you can see there. The red prancing horse right in the middle of that battle. Sam Tabner has just made a move on AMS Dan for P16, but I think that one's still ongoing. Let's have a little look. Here they go, side by side indeed. And Sam, oh my goodness me, there was a touch there, and I thought Sam was going to get punted off into oblivion. But he managed to hold the car, and he's going to draft him all the way through. Let's jump on board. Has he got the straight line speed going to turn 1? He's going to go late on the brakes into turn 1. Dan gives the room. It is so close. I think Dan's going to... Oh, no, Sam... Oh, Jesus. Holy schnitzel. I'm going to have a Conray here. My goodness me. That was another hefty bump. But Sam somehow survives. Wow. And let's have... I mean, this is just one long battle all the way through. And there's Oscu all over the back of F50 Max. Ladies and gents, it is all happening here in Zandvoort. We've had the safety car. Oh, F50 Max had a wobble on the curb there. You had to correct it. Silas says, is this your fastest tier in your league, or is that the Super Cup? Technically, the quickest drivers are in the Super Cup, dude. Some of the drivers who drive in the Super Cup for us aren't in our Division 1, but they will be next season. Guys like Bingley, Sykes Zaney, Jakey B, who I think you've probably heard of, amongst others.
Smoke's had an incident and he's lost a fair chunk of his front wing.
Oh, that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. He can come in now and put a set of mediums on quite feasibly now. If he's got a new set to stick on, that is. Here he goes, Benny on SLR Nick. We've hardly seen Nicky this race. He's gone a bit under the radar. Let's watch Benny here in SLR Nicky for a lap or two whilst we're just waiting for any potential overtakes. Benny having to look around the outside turn 4. That's not going to work there because you just cannot get the traction out of the corner on the outside line. Yeah, Smoke's in the pits. Hopefully he's got a new set of mediums he can pop on. Indeed he has. There you go. Smoke goes onto the medium compound tyre. He'll go to the end on those tyres. And he might start to catch some of these guys back up a little bit as well. We've got a DRS train from Ferrobird all the way back to Skeefy. As it stands at the moment. It's anybody's race at the moment, Kenzie. The only car outside of DRS, in essence, is Ferrobird at the moment. Okay, let's see if we... I think Oscu is quite likely to be a possible move on F50 Max in a second. Oscu, of course, he's turned all his assists off now. Oh, he's got a good run out the final corner. He's going to have a really good look at Max here. Oh, there's a bit of contact there. But as Oscar got the straight line speed, did Max get DRS? No, Max didn't. So
he does. He did.
He did. Oh man,
and they're still side by side.
They're still side by side. They're still. Oh my goodness me! And F50 Max.
Oscar through with ease.
Finally yields. Wow. Ozzy, what have you got to say, Ozzy? Yeah, indeed, all aboard. That says Georgie Bale in the chat as well. Oh, Sam tapped on the back of AMS Dan. That one's getting feisty as well. Now it's all spicing up, Kenzie. We're at half race distance here, and they're really motoring tonight. Oh, Dan had a bit of a wobble on the curb there. Could have so easily lost that. It's all going on. Days Rhombus, how you doing, fella? Nice to see you. Thanks for tuning in, brother. Excuse me, I lost my voice then. I lost my voice. I did actually answer your question a couple of minutes ago, Silas. We do have a couple of 3 drivers who aren't racing tonight who are on the Div 1 roster who are part of our Super Cup team who are faster. Talking about Super Cup team, Days Rhombus from ERN, absolute superstar. Adam LB having a look at the inside. Oh, he has to watch it. They give each other room F50 Max. Adam LB, good driving, gentlemen. Good driving indeed. That's what we like to see. And Oscar's all over the back of Ferrobird. You can see just in front of this battle as well. Ferrobird, the lead car. He is the lead car in this train. It's as you were at front. Nath, Crispy Bacon, Brandon, Sinkaswato is in a good position now. P4, of course, the safety car works really well for Sink. He managed to come into the pits, get a set of hards on, and jump about, 6 positions, Kenzie, I think Sink jumped in the end.
Yeah.
It really worked for him. Oh, Nicky touched the inside curb, that curb of doom. Lucky to get away with that one. I don't know if Benny's going to be quite close enough to get a run into the chicane, though. It is a potential overtaking spot there, but Nicky placed his car pretty well coming through the chicane. No joy for Benny. And this, I'll tell you what, mate. If you look at Sam Tabden and then look forwards from Sam's car, wow, this is going to be nip and tuck going into turn 1. Is anyone going to look to make a move? No.
Not on this occasion.
Benny's close to Nicky as Sam just tucks him behind. Skeefy's joined the back of this pack as well.
Oh, Relic looks had it off.
I'm just seeing where his car is. Okay, I can't see it at the moment. Oh, Benny's had a mistake. He's going to have to let... MS Dan's gone through and Sam Tablett's gone through. He had a wobble coming out of turn 4. Almost lost it. Managed to recover it pretty nicely, but has lost 2 positions. That could be costly. It's going to be hard to get those positions back again. Going to stick it in broadcast mode just for a moment. I'm going to just jump... Oh, here we go. Benny trying to come back then at Sam Tabner, but not quite close enough. Only 1 penalty so far. That's for SLR Nicky. Of course, we've lost both racing points, though. JD was stuck on a preset. And I think did as well as he did to last as long as he did. as Brandon goes fastest with a 1:11.7. He is trying to chase down Crispy. The top 4 are all within a couple of tenths of each other. Let's have a look at that battle, actually. Making the way up to turn 4. Oh, dear. I tell you what, Kenzie, I'm starting to feel old, mate. My back needs to crack. You ever get that feeling when you're sat in one position too long and you feel like you need to crack your back?
Been there.
Ah, it's quite sore. I got a knotted muscle there or something. Relic's in the pit, so obviously when he had his off, he had some damage, so he's going to come in and put a new set of boots on. So lap 21 out of 36, ladies and gentlemen, it has been nip and tuck as we see Smoke in clear air set the fastest lap of the race with a 1:11.579. It's small consolation, but it is some consolation. We've got Dan getting very, very close to the back of Nicky again. Making the way down to the chicane at the end of Sector 2. So we're not expecting any more pit stops now, are we? It's a straight race to the end now, isn't it?
I would assume so.
Sink is getting very, very close to the back of Brandon. I'm going to jump on that just for a moment. Okay, I'm going to hop back off it again. I want to go back onto Dan and the three-way dance into T1. Oh man, look how close they are. SLR Nicky, MS Dan and Sam Tab. And so we've got Benny and Skeefy just tucked in behind these. Good evening, Shrews. Haven't seen you for a while, man. How you doing? Thanks for tuning in, brother. And Dan is really harassing SLR Nicky as they come through the S part of Sector 2. Are we going to see any movement here? It is I wouldn't say it's processional, but they're all sort of driving almost in sync, aren't they?
Practically.
Oh, here he goes. Going around the outside. Oh, and Nicky holds position. And I'll tell you what, Sam Tabner might have a run at Dan here. Dan got a little bit out of shape. He was trying to get done, and Sam does get the move down in chicane, but Dan's trying to hang it in there. But I think, this is so close. I think Sam's going to get better traction. Ooh, bit of a squeeze on there as well. And Sam gets the position, moves himself up in the P12. With an opportunistic move there on AMS Dan.
Here comes Ferrobird for 5th place.
Here we go, race roll and Ferrobird coming through turn 1. Ferrob's defending for his life and he's just about held. Has he just held him off there? Yeah, he has.
He's got it, he's into 5th.
And Sam Tabner and Nicky going around side by side. Oh my word! There was no room at the end there, surely for Sam Tabner, but he found some room. And he got the job done. 2 overtakes there as Sam moves himself up to P11. Next on his hit list is UK Beast Assassin. Sam trying to get the move done whilst his tyres are still remain alive. Let's scroll up for the field. Let's go F50 Max in P8, Oscar P7, Race Roller P6. Look how tight it is. Ferrobird is basically head of this queue. And then we've got the leaders as they were. Nath, Crispy, Brandon, Sinkaswato. It's been pretty much like that since the pit stops. Yeah, I'm good, thanks, Nige. Just enjoying this fascinating battle here around Zandvoort, courtesy of the Div 1 Superstars. They're really putting on the show tonight. And Dan's trying to get back on terms again. He might have to be having a look at Benny quite shortly. But there's the top 4. Then we've got the slight gap, then back to Ferrobird. Then we've got another gaggle of 5 cars. There's going to be no overtaking now, I wouldn't have thought. Let me go back to UK Beast Assassin and Sam Tabner leading this pack down the start-finish straight as they start lap 24. Watching the darts. Oh man. I was actually watching a darts documentary earlier and I was really showing my age. I was watching, it was the Mavericks of Darts, it was called on YouTube. It had like Jockey Wilson, Eric Bristow, the Crafty Cockney, you know, John Lowe, Bobby George, all those guys.
Big Bobby Dazzler, yeah.
He was a crap darts player, let's be honest. He had a good gimmick and that was about it, really. I was always an Eric Bristow fan, the Crafty Cockney. The first true darts superstar. Absolute legend. May you rest in peace. Here we go. Nice view there. I might get the cops to come out again. What do you think? Yeah. Let's do it. All looking nice and tidy. All nice in a line as they make their way through coming up towards the back part of the circuit. Here we go. Crispy's got a bit closer at the front as well. I've just noticed that on the timing screens. 3/10. They're making their way through. The leaders are just making their way through turn 4. Let's get on board. Let's look at the leaders there. See how they're getting on. Only one penalty so far as well, Kenzie. Oh, yellows in sector 1. We got.
Oh, it's Nicky.
Nicky. Nicky's had a moment.
And he's lost both end plates.
Oh man, that's going to drop him right down, isn't it? He is just going to have to try and nurse that car back to the pit, stick a set of softs on and go for a fastest lap or something to try and redeem something from this race. How's the racing gear this evening, says Georgie Bell? Yeah, not too bad. The brain is buzzing, the body is knackered, but the brain is absolutely buzzing, brother. I love streaming Div 1. I love streaming all the races, but there's something about the Div 1 that just really gets the old streaming juices going, that's for sure. So watching this battle here, it's basically been staying pretty much static around about 3 or 4 tenths between Nathan and Crispy Bacon. You tend to feel the race, in some ways, is kind of in a bit of it's kind of in stasis for a few laps. I reckon come about lap 30, it's going to really start to kick off again. Just watching them come through. So the top 4 again just separated by about half a second each car, as you can see. Then we've got that gap back to Ferrobird in P5, and then we've got that 5-car dance, Race Roller, Oscu, F50 Max and Adam LB, and then a bit of a gap back to Beast Assassin. There's Nicky coming into the pits. Wado says the time has flown by. Absolutely, brother. Absolutely. We're already now at, what are we at now? 2/3 race distance. Oh, we've got somebody off. We've got McLaren off. Oh, Dan's gone. Dan's gone. Are we going to see a safety car? We've seen a safety car. This race has just got real. Watch for a lot of soft tyres going on. Watch for some cars staying out.
This is going to be a sprint to the finish.
Yeah, but some of these guys are going to stay out, I think. It's not a given. We're about to find out who is going to come in. Let's go, jump on board with Nathan. What's he going to do? Is he going to peel in and put a new set of softs on? I'm going to get the safety car out. Oh, White Cup. It's split strategies. Brandon's coming in. No, Brandon stayed out. The leaders are staying out. Interesting. Is anyone going to come in? Is anyone willing to give up track position? Adam LB's coming in. Is anybody up? Man, I thought we've got a Red Bull coming in. Benny's coming in as well. They'll be putting new softs on. Skeefy stays out. Relic Nook, he might as well. He's got nothing to lose now. Putting a new set of softs. And I think also for Smoke as well, a new set of softs. Nicky might as well stay out. Nicky's actually caught up in the pack. That's unfortunate for him, I think. Or is he? Yeah, I'm sure he's caught in the pack. And it won't let him unlap himself.
I hate when that happens. That's something that needs to be fixed for the next game.
Yeah, and Relic might find himself getting lapped as well here under the safety car. What the leader's doing? Oh, we've got a car coming in. We've got another car. Is that Smoke coming in? Yeah, Smoke's coming in. So we only saw, we've seen 4 cars pit. The rest of them have all gone for track position. They believe it's their best way of getting a result. Do you know what I'd like to... I must admit, I would have liked to have seen a couple of the front runners just dive in, just to see what happens. You know what I mean? Put a set of softs on, new set of boots, go for the sprint. But you have to watch the 2 Red Bulls here, Adam LB and Benny, on brand spanking new softs. P12, P13, they'll be looking to get some moves done. They have given up some track position. But here we are, lap 27 out of 36. We're at 3/4 race distance now. George Bell in the chat says it's a really good div to watch to learn tips from watching them from watching them. Jesus Christ, I can't get the words out. And they got a cheer for Brandon, Nath, Ferret, and Oscar. Oh, fair play, dude. Wado in the chat says that fresh softs will be powerful here, especially with people on old hards. Going to be a classic sprint finish. This is what we want to see, Kenzie. We want to see some ducking and diving, some bobbing and weaving on track. That's what we want to see now. Cod says in the chat, he says, yeah, EA will make you pay £20 one lap yourself. Yeah, but you're so slow, Cod, it's not going to help. You can pay EA £100, it's not going to change your race, is it? Oh, I just couldn't resist that. I just could not resist that burn on Cod.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Ooh. Kenzie, take over for a sec, mate. I've got to go and get a glass of water.
Righty-ho. So we've got about 8 laps to go now. A lot of the front runners, a majority of them actually staying out on those hards and mediums. Whereas you got the Red Bulls, Mickey, Relic and Smoke all on softs, and safety cars coming in this lap. Business just picked up here. This is going to be a sprint to the finish. Oh boy. Oh, 5-second penalty for Benny for a collision with NMLB. It's not the first time I've seen those sort of penalties, but nevertheless, Nathan has bolted like a greyhound out of the traps. We have got 8 laps to go. It is grandstand finish time. Skeefy, NMLB battling for red. Oh my word, it's carnage. Carnage already. NMLB's just had a spin out of the moment. He's lost both end plates and he's now at the back.
Oh man. Not good for Adam LB at all. We got Benny all over the back of Skeefy as well, trying to get a move done. Oh God, come on, you did better. In fact, you're swearing in my chat. I might have to chat ban you for that, you know. George Bell says beer went on cruise control. The safety car absolutely press that magic button, dude. You know it. But here we go then. I'm just intrigued to see how these soft runners get on, if they can make some moves. They've got to get some overtaking done here. It's as you were at the front, but we're going to stay with this gaggle here of cars in the lower mid pack. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We have got, what, 7 laps to go, plus the one that are on. We've got Nathan's led from start to finish. Crispy's been in P2 all the time. Brandon P3. Sinkers Rato P4. Benny there with a 3-second penalty. What if we might be seeing a couple of clips coming my way, quite possibly. All nose to stern, making their way down towards turn 1. Here we go. Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me, George. Jesus, £5 to take part. Absolutely. Skeefy doing a good job here, holding up Benny, and as you see that SLR and Mickey having a good look as well. But is Benny close enough for a move down to 7? It's going to be close. Skeefy again holding them off. Sinkers Waito meanwhile, I'm going to jump on board this one because Sinkers Waito is very, very close now to the back of Brandon. Has a bit of a wobble on there, just noticed. Adam will be in the pits, yeah, he's going to put a new set of tyres on. It's been a bit unfortunate for him there, has to be said. There is Sink at the moment. Is that right? Yeah. As they make their way around the banking section. Oh, got a car on the wall, It's a Renault. What's happened there? It's Nate. Nate's at the moment.
Nate's lost the wing.
He's lost the wing. He hit the, yeah, he had a slide on coming out of the bank section. Oh, but it's still good. Wow, what happened there? Was it?
No damage somehow, and he's back in the lead.
Was that a glitch? Was that some kind of massive lag glitch or something? I saw his car just go in the wall. I swear to God.
That is really bizarre. F50 Max, meanwhile, he's plummeting down the order. What's happened to him? He's lost so many positions there. He's down to 13th.
Wow, what has happened here? Have we had some kind of lobby destabilisation event or something? Something's happened. I'm gonna have to watch the stream back. Did you guys see that in the stream? There's a Renault absolutely got obliterated in the wall, and yet it just came back to life again as if nothing has happened. Unless I'm literally getting that old, my eyes are, I'm starting to hallucinate things. That was the strangest thing. Because basically up front it's as you were, and there's no difference. But Crispy is getting close though for possible move here. Here we go, going into turn 1. Crispy is sending up the inside, but there's no room at the in. I'm telling you, me and Kenzie saw it. It was really bizarre. Yellow's in sector 1. We've got a Williams. It's F50 Max has had a moment. Those hards. I'm definitely going to watch the stream back, Kenzie, because that was the bizarrest thing I saw. I'm telling you, that was weird. Because we both called it, didn't we? The car hit the wall just before the pit entrance. As Adam LB sets the fastest lap of the race, the 1:10.3. Benny's on the back of UK Beast Assassin, but again, the problem is for these soft runners, they came in, they took a gamble, hoping they could get some overtaking done, but it's such a big DRS train, it is so tricky to get overtaking done, and at the moment, it's only Benny who's got past one of the hard running drivers, hard tyre running drivers. Here comes Crispy again. This time, is he going to get the move done to turn 1 on Nathan? They are side by side. Crispy might just have taken the lead. Nathan's right on the curb, and he's got the job done. He's done it. He's got the move done on Nathan. Moves himself up into P1. Get the clip button hit, ladies and gentlemen. We've got a new race leader, and it is Crispy 2001.
And the crucial thing is that could be the overtake that seals the race win for him.
It could well be now. It could well be. Because Crispy's been behind Nath the entire race. Now he's got free air. Could we possibly see his true pace? Or is Nath just going to stick with him like a limpet? We've got F50 Max in the pits. Oh, we've got some movement there as well. Skeefy on Relic. Let me jump on that one real quick. Here we go, side by side, coming up towards the chicane. Oh my word, Skeefy's got the inside line. Relic's going to try and go around the outside. Ooh, here we go.
I think Relic's got it.
I think he has indeed. Gets the job done. Moves himself up with the P12. It's 34 out of 36. Oh, you got to feel for Nathan away though. He's led this from start to finish, and he suddenly found himself into dropped down to P2. Crispy has been so patient, but it's not over yet. Oh, lock up from Crispy going into turn 4.
Indeed, still 3 laps to go. Anything can still happen.
Absolutely, just takes one mistake now, one momentary lapse of concentration, and it's curtains. And I'm not talking about the beef flavour ones either. You know what I mean? And here we go. Look at this. The top 7 all within a second of each other, so anything can happen here. We've got about, 4 miles left of racing, if that now, basically. It's all so close. Don't forget, anyone new to the channel, hit that follow button, and thank you for tuning in, everybody, tonight. It's been a real pleasure streaming for you guys tonight, showing this top-tier content, courtesy of the Division 1 Superstars. Have we got any more movement? Smoke's picked up a 3-second penalty. Crispy is starting to extend out a little bit. He's got 8/10 on Nath, but Nath does have DRS now. We've got Brandon P3, we've got Sitka's Rato P4, Farrah Bird is right behind him now in P5. Racer Roller P6, Oscar P7, and we've got Benny on UK Beast Assassin with a bit of DRS. And here comes Nicky. Oh, Nicky had to think about it as well. Benny gets position back there, moves himself up into P9. There's a real gaggle of cars there as they come through 2 and 3, making their way to turn 4. Just looking back there from Benny's car, getting a nice view of that train. Wow, it's all happening here. So you can see Nicky all over the back of UK Beast Assassin. On the 35th and penultimate lap here of this quite remarkable Dutch Grand Prix. Right, let's go.
This last lap's going to be do or die now for Nath.
Yeah, I'm going to jump on board these guys now for this final lap. We'll catch up with the other guys in a bit. Crispy's just got to keep that car on the racing line, and he should get a victory here. Nath's not going to be close enough for a run down here, but of course a penalty now can make all the difference in the world. Nathan, though, is going to really push now, really go for it. Lock up there from Crispy into turn 1. But looks tidy through 2 and 3. Just got to stay away from those curbs. Another lock-up going into turn 4, but holds it quite nicely, gets back on the power. Nathan's trying everything. He's just absolutely giving it full beans in that Renault now to get the to try and somehow force a way past Crispy. Oh, we
No,
got
flag
a...
time. Oh,
Wake's
Relic's
gone. Wake's gone.
on the last lap.
Turn 5. Oh, Relic. He will be classified, though, so I think he might be able to score points, because he is classified.
Unlucky.
Unlucky Relic. Oh, you see his car just parked up by the wall there. But here we go. Here's the race leaders. They're coming through the chicane for the final time. Crispy has got the advantage. It's a bit late to give predictions, Pumpy. Jesus. Here comes Crispy, going to jump on board of Crispy's car. As long as he doesn't get a penalty, he can see the checkered flag. It looks like it's going to be a victory, a debut win for Crispy. Job done. Nathan P2, Brandon P3, Sinkaswato P4. Ferrer's going to tumble down because he had a penalty. Race Roland P5, Oscu P6. We've got Ferrabird P7, Sam Tabner. UK Beast Assassin jumps in penalty count, but as does Skeefy as well. He finishes P10. Smoke P11, Nicky P12, Adam, Zero Benny in P13, and we've got Adam still on his last lap, just coming around the chicane for the final time. UK Beast Assassin dropping a position there on penalty count back. Here comes Adam LB, and we've got F50 Max also on his final lap as well. Adam had a tangle, I think, with his teammate according to the chat, but here comes Adam LB, and he gets P14. And F50 Max makes his way down. He had the mistake as well. I think he lost it. And there we go. And in fact, he's had such a bad race, he can't even destroy his car. He finishes in P15. Ooh, what a top race that was. If the guys want to come in and have a chat, they're more than welcome. As the drivers there come up to the podium. Oh, they're taking selfies as well. God, they're not vain, these guys, are they? That's for sure. Okay, and that's enough of that. Let's get the positions. So, Crispy takes the win then. And as I say, what's noticeable, Kenzie, is very few penalties there as well. Looking at that, it's pretty damn clean. Yep.
Yeah, it was a it was a relatively clean race from a majority of the drivers.
Absolutely, but Crispy takes a debut win. Nath P2, Brandon in P3. Then we got Sinkaswato in P4, Race Roller P5, Oscar in 6th place. So still pretty decent points for the Ferraris there. Good points for the Renaults as well, with Ferrabird coming in 7th alongside Nathan in 2nd place. We've got Benny in P8. I think that's the clips coming in already. UK Beast Assassin in P9, Skeefy P10, Smoke P11, SLR Nicky 12th, Benny in 13th, Adam LB 14th. We've got F50 Max in 15th. Relic is classified as finished, even though he DNFs, so he will score points in P16. Then we have DNFs for AMS Dan, Ninja, and JD Apex. We've got them all in the chat, so let's head back to the command center and let's conduct a cheeky little interview. Congratulations, Crispy. Last week, you were the bridesmaid, the superb drive around China. This week, second race, you've gone to that top tier, the top step of the podium with a debut win in TIR. Tell us all about it. The floor is yours.
Yeah, thank you very much. Yeah, it was a good race, a really hard race as well. I mean, it's such a hard track to overtake around. You know, it's just everyone's in the DRS train and whatnot. There's not many places to go for a move. There were a couple of opportunities where I did go for Nath initially, but just couldn't get past, unfortunately. But yeah, I think I drove well. I stayed in his DRS for pretty much the whole race. And thankfully, I think, what was it, that 32 or 33, something like that, I finally was close enough to just make the move on him, make a clean move, and yeah, got into P1 and just was holding the pace that I had pretty much all raced until the end there, and yeah, just bloody delighted to come across the line there.
Yeah, GG's, man. GG's, fella. When you made that move, that Nath was not giving that one up. He made you fight all the way through up to turn 2 and
yeah,
turn
definitely.
3. I mean, he led that race all the way up to that point. But no, it's a great effort. It was a great effort and a great drive. And big points, Crispy. You've cemented your place now. Of course, you are taking that seat, as you know, now permanently. So, man, you're on it, dude. And you're like, here I am. I'm new, and I'm better than you lot. See you later. Sayonara. Great effort, dude. Congratulations.
Thank you
Great
very
drive,
much, yeah.
man. Big
Thank you very
points
much.
for you there. You're welcome.
Thank you.
We're
Well
gonna
done,
move-
Nath, as well.
Yeah,
Brilliant drive.
goes without saying. Nathan, P2. Oh, you must be gutted, dude. You dominated the race. I knew you were feeling confident pre-race as well, but still, P2 is better than P20, I guess. But tell us about your race, dude.
I mean, it was alright. I feel like I probably had the race in the bag until the last safety car because I had a lot more ERS than everyone behind me. I'm pretty sure Crispy was around 15% or something. I had like nearly 50%. But then safety car came out and everyone got full ERS again. And Crispy just overtook me.
Must be gutted though, mate. You led that for so long.
I mean, it's better finishing P2 than P16 like I did last week, so...
Yeah, I know you were. I know you're down after last week's result, but I think this tonight's race. I'm hoping it's got your confidence back a little bit and got your mojo back. You know, back in the zone again with a big points finish.
Yeah, hopefully.
Well, you got the points, so fingers crossed. Yeah, absolutely. But well done, mate. P2, big points. Onwards and
Thank
upwards.
you.
Spain next week. So, what are your thoughts on Spain?
It's just kind of like Zandvoort, isn't it? You just can't overtake.
It's just longer, a longer
Yeah.
version of Zandvoort.
Yeah, basically Zandvoort.
I do love Spain, though, I must admit. I'm looking forward to all the races next week. But GG's, Nath. Good effort, buddy. And it's good to see you back on the podium where you belong. And moving on to P3, Brandon. Again, you were sort of stuck behind those two for the entire race, pretty much. There was never more than a couple of 3/10ths, pretty much from start to finish. But let's have a few words on your race, fella.
Qualifying was alright. I could have got second. And then the race is pretty much me just following DRS. I didn't have the... If I'm looking in hindsight, I didn't have the pace as much as Nathan and Crispy, so credit to them. I think P3 is probably the best and probably what I deserved at the end.
Okay, mate. Okay, so it was I guess it was quite processional for you at times, wasn't it? Basically, not quite having the pace to get past them, even with the DRS. But then again, comfortably defending as well behind you guys. Yeah, behind you. So, is that how it felt to you? A bit processional, or was it just
Pretty much
in the zone concentration?
I was probably 1 or 2 tenths slower than the top two, but match in sync. So all I had to do was just keep DRS. I knew I would have kept ahead of him, but it's just pretty much follow. It's so hard to overtake. It's just, you have to be right behind him before you actually make the move.
You're kind of very, very reliant on drivers making mistakes, aren't you, to get the job done?
Indeed, yeah.
Yeah, indeed. But GG's anyway. And what are your thoughts on Spain next week?
I'm looking forward more than what I did Zandvoort. Zandvoort I don't really like.
All right, man. All right. But I know you're doing pretty well in the championship. I did put the league tables up earlier on, but I know you're scoring big points there, which is the important thing in the championship, being a short season. Hang on. Sorry, excuse me. I had to sneeze. Oh, my word. Sorry, I got a bit of a cold. But GG's, guys, anyway. Top driving, excellent concentration all the way through. So congrats to me and Kenzie. Great effort, fellas. And we'll look forward to seeing you guys to Catalonia next week. Well done indeed. Kenzie, what are your thoughts? Just summing up briefly, dude.
Well, they definitely wasn't short of action. I say because that DRS train for the first stint we just didn't. Despite that DRS train, just couldn't really get much done. But I say massive commiserations to Nate losing out on that race win.
Yeah, that was a tough hard race. But GG's to all you guys who kept going, because the concentration levels you need around Zandvoort are incredibly high. Like, this goes out to all the drivers, basically, because the cars are so close to each other and it's such a short circuit. You know that one slight mistake and it's game over, as a couple of drivers found out, unfortunately. But there we go, ladies and gents. That's about it for the night. I am absolutely beat. I'm going to go and bugger off now and get a nice cup of tea and have some nicotine. But thank you all for tuning in tonight. I really, really appreciate it. Welcome new people to the channel as well. Thanks for taking the time out to watch some quality racing here on Beer and Kebab TV. My thanks go to you. And thanks to all you amazingly generous people as well, with the donations, with the new subscriptions as well, and the resubscriptions to the channel. Your support is just absolutely fantastic. I can't thank you enough. Double thumbs up. But I'm going to be back tomorrow, and we're going to do some open lobbies tomorrow afternoon. where you get to see me race extremely badly, and hopefully we'll get some of these guys in as well to do a bit of racing tomorrow afternoon. Then we've got the that'll be streamed, of course. Then we've got the track trials tomorrow night. We're going to be at Hungary. And then Sunday night, it's the big finale, the final race of the Super Cup. And we're going to be at Silverstone, TIR, ERN, and Simam one more time, ladies and gents. It's the big blow-off. And hopefully Kenzie will be joining me in the comms booth for that one as well, at the home of F1 motor racing. Should be an absolute classic race. But until tomorrow, from me and from Kenzie and from all the guys in Total Impact Racing, thanks for watching, take care and Godspeed.